Question number 11 on the screen. Okay, guys. Eight, two, two, three, nine, three. Come in the video, guys. Maximum, guys. Turn on your videos quickly. So I think people have started typing the answers. Okay, let's see, guys, what everyone has started. Quick, type your answers over the chat. I think we can start the discussion, no? So I can see a mixture of opinions, guys. Some people have chosen C, some people have chosen D. Okay, anyway, let's start. Okay, so the question is, a project is in the planning phase. Okay, and it requires tremendous time and effort for data collection and analysis. So we are in the planning phase. Now the sponsor asked the project manager to skip the planned focus group discussion and brainstorming session in an effort to accelerate the process. He's telling, oh, hey, if I'm the project manager, he's telling Mr. Vikas, okay, you can skip that planned focus group discussion with an intent to accelerate the process. This is what the sponsor is telling. What should the project manager do next? Okay, so A, guys, okay, option A, report the issue to this project steering committee. Okay, without understanding the complete version of the sponsor, don't simply escalate. Even if you understand the process, don't simply escalate to anyone else. Okay, what you're doing here is very rude. Is that clear? That's A option. Okay, now B, acknowledge the project sponsor's request and keep the session. That is too good boy approach. Is that clear? The sponsor said he is like God. Okay, he's funding my project. Whatever he says, I will obey. Like that. That is also too bad. Is that clear, guys? Don't do that. What about 3? Tell the project sponsor that keeping the session will jeopardize the project. Don't tell like that. We don't know. That's what I'm telling. That is a request from his side. He's telling skip. So what you should do, guys, you should understand why he's telling like that. Maybe the project scope is very less. The project is not so complicated. There is no need of a focused group discussion. So listen to what the sponsor have to say. Let us hear to his explanation. Make sense, guys? Why he's telling that skip the focus group discussion. That's the reason people who chose C, I'm telling it is wrong. Don't teach him. You listen to his version. What about D? Meet with the project sponsor to understand the reason for the time constraint. Beautiful. Okay, that is what is the right thing, no? Why you said like that? Is that clear, everyone? Okay, so I want to tell you one thing, guys. Okay, here exactly, I will introduce a new mindset. I'm not sure if I introduced to you guys before. The mindset is, first thing, if you have no idea in the question, don't be panicked. Okay, look for an option which is helping you to get an idea. Is that clear? So the mindset is no idea to get an idea. Note it down, guys. In the question, you don't have an idea, but you have to choose an answer which is helping you to get an idea. Are you guys agreeing with me? Don't think I'm telling something childish. This is important. You'll be able to crack other questions. Yeah. So, yeah. So no idea. Okay, no idea to get an idea. Okay, this will help you to attack some questions, guys. Okay, see here. Why? Because from the question, you don't have an idea why the sponsor is telling like that. Everyone agree with me? The sponsor is telling something, but you don't have an idea why he's telling like that. So get an idea. So the only choice which will help us to get an idea is D. Okay, you have to listen. Okay, you have to listen or do some analysis. Okay, So that is a mindset. Okay. Can you move on, guys, further? Next question, 12th one. So people who made it wrong, please be careful. I told you to maintain an Excel, no? Excel or a tracker. Even in notebook, it is fine. Which question, what answer you choose? What is the correct answer choice? What is the lesson you learned from this question being wrong? Okay. Now moving to the 12th question, guys. 12th one on the screen. 1 minute. Yeah. Can you start? Yes. Yeah. Okay, great. So the question is, a remote team, okay, is ready to take 3 days off to celebrate a national holiday. Okay. They have decided they are going to celebrate by taking 3 days off. It's a remote team. It's a national holiday. We can't challenge them. Is that clear? Now the project manager requests that the remote team work over the holiday to meet the iteration deliverable. Is that clear? This is a beautiful question, guys, where, okay, please understand, many people have made it wrong. Okay. I would say many of you guys have made it wrong. Okay. Only quite a few people have answered it correctly. Okay. I told this very clearly during the session, but somehow some people got missed it. Okay. So are you feeling that difference in opinion, guys? I am going to take holiday. No, I'm not ready to work. Like that, one set of people is telling. But the project manager on the other side feels that, hey guys, this is a very critical project. We need to work over the holidays to meet that milestone. So the issue is not to meet the iteration deliverable. Some people have got it wrong. The issue is mindset. If two people are there in this batch, let's say Vishnu and Upendra, Vishnu thinks that even if it's a weekend, if the project milestone is approaching, we need to work over the weekend. Okay. But Upendra feels if it is a Sunday, I'm not going to work. Is that clear? So these two people are having different mindsets. Okay. So how do I make sure that both the people are on the same page? I need to have the ground rules set. And one more keyword I told you. How many of you remember I said 2 keywords, 3 keywords actually. Team charter, ground rules, team values. How many of you remember? I told this, guys, in my session. Team charter, ground rules, team values. Did I mention, guys? Can one of you confirm? Just to make sure if I told or not. Team charter, ground rules, team values. No? Team values. Yes. Okay, great. So that's it. Okay. So at least some of you guys say, I told it. Okay, refer to my recordings. Okay, one session I told. Okay, so please make sure that you don't miss that. So the correct answer here is A, team values. Define and communicate the team values. Okay, see, I have gone through this same mindset change. You know what? When I started my career in manufacturing, it was an easy going job. Easy going means not easy. It was very organized. You know what? Saturday, Sundays off means I don't have to respond to emails. I don't have to pick up my boss calls. Okay, anyway, my boss was based out of US. It's not like every day he will call me. So the point is, it was very planned working hours. Okay, when I was in my first company, but when I moved to my second company, the value of that company was different. Okay, my boss told me, Vishak, we are in an ecosystem where we don't have Sundays in our dictionary. This is what he told. Okay, so that is the mindset of that company, the second company. I think you people know Ola. Okay, so e-commerce companies, no, they have an aggressive work culture. It's okay. I'm not saying they are wrong, they are right. If you want to continue in such a domain, you have to adapt to that environment. Okay, so that is what is the value of that company. So the keyword here is define and communicate the team values. It's not about milestones. It's not about ground rules also. Even above that, is that clear? So what I want to tell you is only when the team values are set, it will cascade into a ground rules. Is that clear? There is nothing wrong with people who chose 3. What I'm telling is over and above that. Ground rule is the set of rules and regulations. But before you clarify the ground rules, no, we need to have our heart and heart flows. Is that clear? Then only things will work. How does that happen? It is through team values. Okay, so don't worry, guys. People who chose ground rules also, you will partially correct only, but the correct answer is team value. Speak up, guys, if you have any questions. Beneath, what is that?
Why it's not a group norms?
Group norm, frankly, I have not heard about it. See, stick to one thumb rule, I will tell, okay, Beneath. Stick to PMP
Mhm,
jargons. See, I have told you
mhm,
team charter, I've told you
mhm. Ground
pro
rules.
ground rules, I've told you team values. Group norm, maybe it's a common term, but that is not there in the PMP terminology. Stick to PMP terminology. That's what I would say. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Vishak,
Yeah.
one thing is like, since the question has been referring to like, what should the project manager have done at the beginning, should have done at the beginning of the project to avoid this. So, uh, into the predictive, like the projects, the milestone are being considered as like, the target achieving. So,
No, no, no.
since
I will tell you. See,
I understood
milestone
it
and
this way.
uh, no, no, I'm telling you. So milestone and all comes very later. See, think really big in a very early stage. That's what I'm telling, no? Because I literally went through this trauma, okay? Because when I went for the interview at Ola Cabs, I told, no, the second company, they asked me, one of the interview questions was, okay, in this ecosystem, we don't have Sundays. Are you fine with it? So they have set the team values then and there. So first thing is team values, guys. That's what I'm telling. Okay. Team values, if we are in the same page, okay, if I'm telling some people today, one reason, guys, the class strength is less. Okay, I had an afternoon batch where the class strength, we literally have to cancel it. Okay, you know the reason why. Today, for the afternoon, you have to literally cancel one of the batches. Why? You
World Cup.
World Cup. Okay, so that team values, I didn't set it clearly in the beginning. Is that clear? Or the institute didn't set it clearly. Whatever happens, the batch will go on. Like that, a mindset was not given. So the students had a mass request, and we have to cancel the afternoon session, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. That session we have to cancel. Okay, so what I'm even the audience rate is less. Okay, maybe people are busy, all those things. Okay, so what I'm telling is team value is something which we set at a very early stage. Whatever happens, whether there is a cricket match, World Cup, or whether there is a festival going on. Last week, same Sunday, it was Diwali, okay, in India. Then also the class strength was less. Okay, so that is what it should be cascaded properly. Whatever holiday happens, you guys have to attend to the session. That is team value. And then when I put that into a paper, that is what is ground rules. Okay, and then when I tell you, see, Mohammed, I'm coming to that. When I tell you that, okay, next week is the final session, don't miss that. That is a milestone. Okay, so where you should set your practice right here. If here it becomes right, here automatically things will be smooth, and here it will be super smooth. So, Mohammed, there is nothing wrong with clarifying the milestone, but the problem is really at the top, team value not being right. Everyone clear? So nothing wrong, guys, people who chose this and this, ground rule and milestone, but understand the real root cause. The real root cause is expectations not set. Is that clear, guys? That's all.
Yeah.
This is very important, guys, because I need you to get to that mindset. Okay, don't think about the small problem. Think about the solution which will address the bigger problem forever. Okay, see, again, one more point. Okay, Mohammed, if you cascade the milestone, no, that is once or twice you will cascade. But if you set your team values right, no, it sticks to everyone's heart throughout the project team. Okay, so moving on, guys, I think we can move to the 12th question. It was a good discussion. 12th question on the screen. All right, yeah, this is the 12th. Sorry, not sorry, 12th, nahi, 13th question. Sorry.
Mhm.
Can you discuss?
Yeah.
Yeah. So halfway through a year-long project, that means somewhere in the middle of a project, a hardware supplier sends a project manager a notice to increase the prices, okay, due to fluctuating rates of exchange. The project manager is unsure of their negotiating authority. He don't know how to deal at this juncture. Which document should the project manager refer? Okay, this is the same thing I told you. What is the mindset I told you? Like I told you, don't take it lightly. No idea to get an idea. Okay, so from the question, you don't have an idea how to proceed further. Everyone got it? So from where you will get an idea? You need to look at the contract. You need to look at the anything related to procurement, correct? So undoubtedly, the correct answer is B, which is procurement management plan. The procurement management plan will clearly mention if there is a price fluctuation and if the supplier proposes something, how to react at such a juncture, like that and all. Okay, so the correct answer is B. Okay, why, guys? I would love to hear from some of you guys. Why some of you guys feel it is related to communication strategy or project charter, like that? It's not
Yeah.
related to communication strategy.
We
I
said,
need to know. Yeah, go ahead.
sorry, you can continue. Like, I will put
No,
on the question. Yeah, what
so,
what I have considered here is like, the project manager is unsure of their negotiation authority. Means when unsure, it comes to the communication strategy, whether maybe like, the message is not being delivered properly. That is the reason why, like, this may be the issue. So the subject matter is he is unsure about the rates, like, that
no,
is the
it's
reason why, like, I took into this.
no, he's not unsure of the way. He's unsure whether we have a power to negotiate or not. See, if it is a fixed price contract, no, then he could have told, hey, supplier, what are you telling? Whatever be the price increase, how dare you ask me for a increase in price because of rates of change? Like that, he cannot ask. I mean, he can ask, okay? But if it is a cost reimbursable, then the project manager cannot tell like that, because in cost reimbursable, whatever be the cost, the supplier is submitting the bill, the project manager or the procurement manager is supposed to reimburse it. Okay. Third one, if it is a fixed price with economic price adjustment, then the supplier project manager have to keep quiet. Why? If it is a fixed price with economic price adjustment, whatever be the cost fluctuation, if the supplier is intimating, the project manager and the team have the full responsibility to accommodate that cost increase. So the point is, what type of contract is being followed, he don't know. So that is the root cause. So we need to look at the procurement management plan. Communication comes later. Again, that's what I'm telling. The first step, okay, the project manager should refer is procurement management plan. Let's say he is referring. So in that, it will be mentioned with this particular supplier, we are having a fixed price contract with economic price adjustment. You people know that, no? If it is mentioned like that, what he will do, the project manager at that juncture, okay, we need to be calm with the supplier because we have got into that contract. So whatever is the increased price, we also have to bear the responsibility. We also have to shoulder the responsibility. So let me reach out to him and see what help I can do for him. Like that will be the mindset. So how to communicate, the answer will lie in the procurement management plan. Communication strategy is there, but the first step is refer the procurement management plan. Okay.
Yeah.
See, someone have
Question.
referred. Okay. Sakshi, Lorraine, you have chosen C. No, project charter will never contain all these information, guys. Project charter is a cute one-page document and it is prepared by our initiator. I told, no, it doesn't have all these details, how to respond in case of a supplier contacting you for a fluctuating rate of exchange. All those things will never be captured in the project charter. I can tell very confidently. It is a high-level document. Okay, that is the reason C is wrong. Okay, now anyone else have chosen? Nothing else. B and D, B, C and D were the most of the options. Yes, go ahead. What was
But
someone was talking?
I have chosen the B, but although I have some in mind, I have the on conflict. Why there is option risk register? So confusion about the A and B. Why not we go for risk register?
Why should it be risk register? I didn't get it. Why? Why should he look at the risk register? You tell me.
Because we are not planned for this one, increasing the price of suddenly of any vendor.
So what is the point in looking at the risk register? The question, Beneath, you have got the question wrong. The question is asking which document he should refer to solve this problem. So what is the point in looking at the risk register? You tell me, okay, risk register is in front of you. What will you do with that? Nothing is there in that related to this. You only said it is, you just came to know about that now only. Risk register, we look only when you have a plan, identified a risk well in advance. And if it happened, you will look at the risk register. Okay. Everyone remember a simple example, guys. Okay. Everyone remember a simple example about him. Yeah. 1 minute. Let me clarify. Okay. Today you have captured in your risk register that tomorrow it may rain. Okay. Listen carefully, guys. Today you have captured in your risk register that tomorrow it may rain. You notice my language? Risk is always may, might, and all. And quickly fast forward to tomorrow, same time. It is raining. So what will you do? You will open your risk register and see what is mentioned in that. So it will be mentioned, if it is raining, purchase an umbrella. That's it. Okay. So the correct answer is procurement management plan. Okay, Dinesh, the answer is procurement management plan, D. Okay. So moving on, I hope with your permission, I can move on to the 14th question. 14th. Oh, 1 minute, guys. I'll make it small. 20. Oh, 110 is fine.
We said question moved to number 16. It should be 14.
Oh, I'm sorry. Really sorry. I don't know what happened. Sorry, really sorry. So 14. How it happened?
I was gonna say, did it switch on me?
Sorry. It is 14. Okay, guys. Sorry for the confusion. Everyone, please have a look on the screen. Okay, can we discuss 14th question, guys? Question number 14. The correct answer here is A. Okay, guys, A for apple. Okay, everyone, please note. I will explain. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, so I think some of you guys have chosen, Evans have chosen B, Manuel, B, Dinesh have chosen C. Okay, so let me clarify. Okay, everyone, please listen. Okay, people who made it wrong, you need to listen carefully. In the early stages of team formation, okay, you remember we are in an early stage. Okay, a project manager is unable to focus on his main task. Why? Because the team members are constantly asking for help to resolve conflicts regarding the interpretation of the client's requirement. Okay, so conflicts means it's not always fight. Okay, difference of opinions. The client's requirement, no, the team is not able to look with the same eyes. So they are looking from different perspective, which is resulting in conflict. So what is the problem? They are keep on pestering the project manager. Okay, so what should the project manager do at this juncture? Okay, so let me tell you what is the problem statement here. We should minimize the team pestering the project manager to seek help to resolve conflict, correct? So what you should do, the best option is A, guys, empower the team to resolve the conflict among themselves. If you do like that, no, what will happen? They will not simply pester or trouble the project manager. Is that clear? So A is the correct answer, guys. I will explain. Okay. See, B, some people have chosen B. Okay. B will not solve the problem permanently or the root cause. Is that clear? Spend time resolving these conflicts with the team. That is what they are telling. No, he don't have time to spend with the team to resolve the conflicts. They are constantly asking for help. One beautiful quote at this juncture I would say is, the saying, if you give a man a fish a day, what is that? I forgot. If you give a man a fish a day, you're feeding him for a day. But if you teach him fishing, you're feeding him for a lifetime. You know that saying? Like that. Every day you can't feed him a fish. Is that clear? If you teach him fishing, you are feeding him for the lifetime. Okay, so that is the problem. This will not solve the problem, guys. Is that clear? You need to permanently solve the problem. You need to attack the root cause and solve it permanently. That's why this is wrong. Next one, use the conflict resolution committee to help resolve these conflicts. Okay, you don't have to make it so formal and big. Conflict means what? Small difference in opinion. For that purpose, why do you want to form a resolution committee and all? Conflict resolution committee is for big issues. This is here more small issues, but the frequency is high. Did you see here? Constantly asking for help. So this will also not solve the problem. And then rarely only, guys, we should escalate. Okay. You try your level best. Throughout your PMP exam, guys, remember this mindset, okay? Don't simply choose escalation. I'm not telling escalation is wrong, but see if there is a better option, okay? Even in your corporate world, guys, people don't like escalation. So if you simply escalate, they will say smile at you for once or twice. Third time, they will fire you. I told, right? They'll bear you once or twice. Third time, they will fire you because they have hired you to bear that pressure. If you keep escalating, no, they won't like it. Okay, so that's the reason this is wrong. Okay, only because. Okay, be careful. Okay, I'm not telling don't escalate. In this case, there is a better option. Okay, can we move on further? 15th one. Please put question number. Okay, the first guy who is typing, it will help others to compartmentalize it. Guys, when you choose an option, please make sure is that option attacking the root cause problem. Please. You are here for the PMP. It is scenario-based questions. You can't simply keep making mistakes. Is it attacking the root cause? You should check. Can you discuss? So a project manager, listen guys, a project manager observes that team members are not collaborating or being proactive. Is that clear? It's a characteristic, it's a nature. Okay, there are many people, some people are very proactive. Okay, so they will follow up with the people and say, what should I do next? What should I do next? Okay, that's done. What next? Like that, that's proactive nature. Some people are highly reactive. You have to tell them twice, thrice, then only they will do. Okay, so he observed this. Okay, what should the project manager have done at the beginning of the project to achieve a better project environment? Okay, so now only he observed that the team members are not at all proactive. Now only he observed. So what could have been done? He should have identified this point early itself. Is that clear? So this is a preventive type of question, guys. Note it down. PMP likes this, okay, very much. Okay, what could the project manager have done? Is that clear? What could have been done? What should have been done? Like that. Are you getting the tone of the question? That means you have a choice to go back to the past and do something in a better way. You got it? What you could have done in life? Everyone have a choice, right? Oh, Vishak, I could have done like this. If given a chance, 10 years back, I should have done like that. Everyone have something in your mind, right? okay, which you want to correct it, but now you can't go back. Okay, so that is this type of question. Okay, PMP likes it very much. Okay, so what do you think, guys? After explaining this much, the correct answer is conduct an assessment on team dynamics. How good is a team? Are they just, you know, there are different types of companies, guys. I've also seen, like, if you look at governmental organizations, I don't want to make fun of anyone. Usually the government agencies, you know, they are like very red tapeism, you know, right? That's a proper word. I'm not making fun of anyone. Okay, you need the approval from this, you know, I need approval from that. The file is in that table, like that, and all people will tell. It will take long time to get something done. Got it? So if that is the case, I will behave accordingly, but I was not knowing. So the thing is, I should do an assessment on the team dynamics. Is that clear? Now, people who have, anyone have chosen B? Beneath, you have chosen B. Assign all tasks at the beginning of the project. Okay, first thing, you have to understand the root cause, people not being proactive. How does this address assigning all tasks? You need to attack that. Not being proactive, it was identified later. Okay, so simply assigning the task won't ensure. Can you guarantee beneath you chose B? Can you ensure that this problem could have been avoided? No, it is just one of the ways. It doesn't guarantee. Is that clear? Second one, anyone chose C? Jyoti have chosen C. You have to ask, okay, guys, when you choose an option, you answer me, Jyoti have chosen C. How can you guarantee that by holding additional meetings, we can make sure that, what is that? The project manager could have identified in the beginning? No. Okay, so challenge that. Okay, whenever you choose an option, see whether it is justifying or solving the problem. Okay, and then anyone who have chosen D? No one. Okay, guys, I'm not going to explain. Okay, so any questions, guys? Raise hand and ask quick.
I go through the B because same. What have done means, as I'm thinking preventive, that from beginning, if I have the identify the tasks to all team members, so that problem is not come.
No,
That's
the
why I
problem,
go.
Beneath, the problem is you didn't get the problem clearly. The problem is you realized, you as a project manager, you realized that the team is not proactive only now. Only now you realize that the team is not proactive. The question is, what could have been done to make sure that you realize it early? Okay, so A, B doesn't help. Okay, that is what I'm telling. Okay, come in the video, guys. Okay, it's a very silent batch today. Okay, please, everyone. Okay, hey, who all joined from morning, guys? I can see Pavitra. Who else? I mean, I can see, means I can see in the list. Ah, Deepa, great. Okay.
I am there, Udit. Udit is
Udit.
there.
Okay, fantastic. Pavitra, Udit.
Vishnu,
Fantastic. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, Vishnu Vivek, I thought you were there in evening batch only. Okay, that's fine. Great. Okay, you are the forerunner, no? Yeah. Oh, Sakshi is also there. Great, guys. Okay. So moving on to 16th question. Okay, guys. Can you start? Wow, great. I can see whomsoever are choosing, many people are choosing C. I'm happy with that. Okay. Some guys are choosing B, guys. B is wrong. Okay. Satish, you have chosen B. Sanu also B. Okay, let me pick, guys. Okay, let me start quickly. Okay. See, the question is asking, anyway, let me clarify, guys. C is the correct answer. Okay. The project manager is assigned a complex project with significant legal, regulatory, and contractual requirements. Okay. Note down this. Every keyword here is important. Okay. Legal, regulatory, contractual. I told 5 keywords. How many of you remember? Apart from legal and regulatory, I told 3 more keywords. Let's remember that here. What else I told apart from legal and regulatory? 5 keywords I told, which is beyond our control. How many of you remember? What is it? No.
Legal, regulatory, contractual.
Yeah.
One is the
Exactly.
natural something like disaster.
No. 5 external bodies I told. I told 5 keywords. One is legal.
Compliance,
Yes, exactly. Go ahead. I want to hear from someone rather than I telling every time.
compliance
Compliance,
and statutory.
statutory. One more is there. No one have told it.
They were
Again,
5 only.
5 only. 1, 2. And contractual is not there in that list. 1, 2. What is it? Standard. Very good. Okay. So legal, regulatory, compliance, statutory, standard. Okay. Guys, go on mute. Okay. When these 5 keywords comes, no, please remember, every one of you, including me, you, everyone as a project manager, we are not experts. Okay. So feel free to reach out to the experts within your organization. Correct. In every company, there is a legal team, there is a regulatory body. Correct. Which is who are updated about the outside things. Correct. No, regulatory and standard. Like that, there will be a department, right? Head of regulations, like that, some guy will be there, right? You have to ask him. You don't take a decision. Okay. That is the first thing. Okay, guys. So one point I want to tell, this is not in our hands. You have to reach out to those set of people. Okay. Point number 1. Noted. Second thing, in PMP, guys, okay, note down this keyword. Okay. However, but, okay, let me tell you, maybe this is coming from my different instinct because I do train for GMAT also. Okay. So in GMAT, okay, we say this words like however and but. Okay. They change the mood of the sentence. Okay. For example, if someone from this batch is telling that Vishak's training is good, however, like that, when he tells no, what does that mean? Something bad he's going to tell. Is that clear? Vishak's training is good, however, like that. So like that, or maybe he's telling Vishak's training is very poor. However, something like that. That means something good he's going to tell. Are you getting that contradiction? So however decides the mood, guys. Okay. Whenever something positive comes, next will be negative. Okay. So note down this, guys. Very important. Don't take it lightly because when you're reading fast, right, this will help you to identify. Guys, go on mute. There is some background noise. Okay. So like that. Okay. So what is happening? It's a complex project. Okay. Well and good. But however, these requirements are not defined and finalized. That's a concern. Okay. Now, what should the project manager do? Okay. So I think focus on the project deliverables instead, as it is not project manager's responsibility to fulfill these requirements. This type of options you should never choose, guys. Don't think that, hey, this is not my responsibility, like that. Okay, don't ever choose those options. Okay. Second one, contact the product owner and highlight the project risk related to the delay in fulfilling these requirements on time. So there is a problem here. Here you are focusing only on the product owner. You're not giving importance to these keywords. I told, right? Whenever these keywords comes, no, even the product owner may not be an expert. Realize that the solution lies with some other people. Okay. So that's why I'm parking this. Okay. Second thing, it is not a risk here, guys. It is an issue. Are you getting, guys? People who chose B, what I want to tell you is 2 reasons. Okay. One is only product owner is there. Second reason, it is not a risk. It's an issue. When something have not happened, no, don't call it as a risk. It's an issue. Now see, beautiful, guys. 2 people are there, product owner, legal department, to review the project status and the progress in defining these requirements so that they will help in defining these requirements. The connections is very clear. So C is the correct answer. Okay. Now, delay the finalization of the requirements until the end of the project. This is a do nothing, guys. I never agree with this. Okay. Then why should a company hire project managers? Simply you're telling, oh, something is not solved, delay the project. Not good. Okay. That's the reason this is bad. Okay. So moving on, guys, further. Hope this much makes sense. Any concerns? I didn't see any hand raised, so I'm assuming everyone is clear. 17th one. Come in the video, guys. There's a background noise. Okay, I've muted all of you guys. So there is a confusion, I think, between C and D. People are still choosing D. So D is wrong. Okay, guys, hold on. D is wrong. Okay, because in an innovative project, the sponsor want to deliver a creative and large data processing platform. Okay, to serve better customers. Okay. However, I told no, look for the keyword. So up to this, it is good. Okay. However, the functionality of the platform cannot be described clearly in the project requirements. So if the requirements cannot be clearly described, that means predictive won't work. Is that clear? Only agile will work. Okay. Now, in order to obtain continuous investment, every output that shows progress will be demonstrated to management. Again, pointing towards agile, because every outcome we have a review before moving to the next increment. Correct. That is what is this incremental delivery, no? So the beautiful thing is, if the requirements are not defined and you expect an incremental delivery, undoubtedly the answer is agile. Why should we think about hybrid? There is no confusion. There is no need of shifting towards predictive. When do we go for hybrid? When you have a dilemma between predictive and agile, then only we go for hybrid. Here, there is no dilemma. Undoubtedly, it is agile. Okay. Prachiti, what is that?
So my question here is, if you see the first line, the sponsor wants to deliver creative and a large data processing platform. Okay, so bigger requirement or the overall vision of the project is there with the sponsor. And then he, in the next two line, yes, it clearly defines agile process, right? Requirements are defined.
One thing. This doesn't sound like the requirements are clear. It is just a vision. Vision is there for agile projects also. See, WhatsApp guys who do have a vision. Zoom guys do have a vision. What is the vision? We need to be a meeting platform. What is the vision for WhatsApp? We need to be a messaging app. Most of the people should use. That is what is the vision. This is very high level. Because of this single thing, we can't say that we should go with predictive. See, this vision all companies have. Whether you are working in a predictive environment or in agile environment, this type of a high level vision will be there. This doesn't give you a justification to think that there is a tinge of predictive. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell. There is no tinge. It's just an intro. It's just a warm up. Okay. I'm sorry. Are you continuing, Prachiti, or is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah. Okay. So again, they will confuse all these. Okay. Yeah.
I felt asking, putting agile will be too easy, and there should be some match. It was the other way around.
No. Okay, don't worry. Okay, it's easy only. Okay, some questions are really easy. Okay, they're just taking your mindset. Okay, so moving on to this one. No, next is 18th question. Okay, yeah. Okay, so one thing is there, guys. The thing is, no one has chosen an answer. I mean, chosen the correct answer so far. Okay, now don't scold me. Okay, let me explain. Okay, let you guys get the mindset right. Okay, so when I say that you guys are choosing the missing option, so let's discuss. Okay, guys, quickly, because this is what I'm expecting, guys. Okay, first thing, this is a question which is expecting why the project manager should have a good way of like what do you say, have a good emotional intelligence, and how he should tackle the personality indicators. You know, we discussed about one thing, okay, Meyer-Briggs personality indicator. There are different types of people. What is the need of doing that sort of profiling, so that when you handle those people, you have to keep that in mind. Oh, he's an introvert, I should not simply ask him on a public stage, okay, explain about this. Or when he's a sensing type of personality, a feeling type of personality, when he's something like that. Okay, so that personality indicators will help to deal with those people. Okay, so this is attacking this part of the project manager. Okay, it's a people based question, please understand. Okay, now a delivery team member is complaining about the workload and the number of priorities they are handling. So you have one person is complaining that he's heavily loaded. Okay, one person. Okay, now on the other side, okay, the another team member is telling that they cannot do their own work. You know why? Because of the lack of progress from this guy. Because of this guy, the other guy is not able to do his work. Is that clear? This is the situation. Okay. Now you see two difference in opinion. Both are genuine guys. I cannot pinpoint on anyone. This guy is loaded. He is not lazy, and this guy is not able to do. Okay. So both of them are low morale at this juncture. Is that clear? Low performing because of this dispute. What should the project manager do to improve the team performance? Okay. Now, first one, find common ground between the two members so that they know they know they have areas of agreement. Okay. So let me tell you guys, that is what I told you. You have to get out of this micro level thing. You have to step up, guys. Okay. This will it solve permanently? What do you mean by these areas of agreement and all? Okay, I will give you in today morning, every day morning I will give you, in evening you get it done. Something like that is the areas of agreement. It won't even work. Are you getting? One guy is heavily loaded, another guy is frustrated that he's not doing his work properly, the first guy. So you are not going to solve it. You are only going to improve the team performance. Is that clear? Sort of smooth or accommodate should come to your mind. Problem solving is not the solution, because that is, you can't solve the problem. Is that clear? You can only smooth or accommodate. Okay. Now, first one is ruled out, guys, because some agreement, guys, I don't know. You people who chose you have to tell me how practically it is possible. It's not possible, guys. Okay. Second one, recognize that emotions are part of this issue and address them first. That's what I told you. You should step out, guys. Okay. I'm telling, first thing is you talk to them with an emotional connect, and then you think about whether you can solve the problem or not. Okay. So I really liked it. Okay. B. Okay. Third one, initiate conflict solving techniques to avoid situations that get out of control. It's not a fight, something getting out of control or something. Those two people, they expressed their emotional concern. So I'm not able to do, I'm heavily loaded. Other guy is telling, I'm simply waiting for that guy's input. It's just an emotional constraint. Okay. People are not fighting over here and nothing is getting out of control. Is that clear? Lastly, utilize stakeholder engagement tools and escalate the situations. Okay, that is also wrong, guys. Anyone have chosen D? No, gladly no one have chosen D. Okay, so D is wrong because of two reasons. What do you mean by engagement? On what should be the frequency of communication? What report is needed? That is what. Okay, how should I make that person move from resistive to supportive? That is what is an engagement. Okay, and second thing, why are you escalating simply? Today only I told you, never ever simply escalate. If none of the other options are good, then only you should think about an escalation option. Okay, that's it. Okay, now one more tip I will tell you guys, don't jump on me. You have to remember this trick. Okay, guys, I'm heavily influenced by this famous golden circle. How many of you know this golden circle, guys? Who proposed it? Have you watched that video? I want to know. Did I tell that in this batch? Golden circle proposed by? No one knows. Okay, no problem. Okay, so Simon Sinek. Okay, you can check his video. Okay, in YouTube. Okay, TED Talks, I think. Okay, so why? Okay, and then how, what? Okay, this should be your circle, guys. Okay, this is not for PMP. You check his video, you'll understand. Okay, why, how, what? This should be your priority order. Don't choose an option in real life as well as for the PMP, something which is simply addressing the what. Okay, if given a choice, you should choose an option which is addressing the why. If nothing is there, you should choose an option which is addressing the how. Then only you choose an option which is addressing the what. Okay, don't think I'm talking philosophy, guys. I'm setting your mindset. Okay, if you have any doubts or if you find this funny, please speak up. Okay, everyone clear what I'm telling? I need to hear some feedback. Everyone with me?
Yes.
Great, got
Yes,
great.
yes, yes.
Note it down, guys. This is important. Okay, if you have 10 minutes of time, check this video. Okay, why, how, what? Okay, if no need, I have explained it. Okay, because this, if this mindset comes from, super easy. Okay, to attack this type of scenario-based questions. Okay, so I'm clearing the screen. Now let's move on. Mohammed, you got mute. Yes, phone is ringing. Okay, can I discuss?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So a project manager has been working on an internal project for the organization's PMO. This project was initially sponsored by a PMO leader who has now been replaced with some other guy. But what is that? The new guy does not see much value in the project. He doesn't see much value in the project which you are doing right now. Okay. What should the project manager do? Okay. Even if the question is, what should the project manager do? Okay, guys, listen to the same mindset what I told you. What did I tell? Remember the circle. Okay. Why is first priority, followed by how, followed by what? Okay. If you think like that, it is easy. Okay. Now, set up a second kickoff meeting with the new PMO leader and project team. Okay. People, anyone have chosen? No one, fortunately. Okay. So you tell me, guys. Okay. Simply setting up a kickoff meeting. Are you sure that it will solve? This is a what? Okay. What you could have done. Okay. But that will not guaranteedly make sure that the sponsor sees a value in the project. Is that clear? My explanation? So gone. Second one, use the previous data to obtain sponsorship from the new PMO leader because the project was effective. Okay. Now there is a problem here. Okay. This previous data shows something static. Okay. I would say we are in 2020, we started something. Now we are in 2023. Okay. So you are telling, refer to some data in 2020 itself, the previous data. Okay. It is not showing that carrying away, carry forwarded feel is not coming. Are you getting, guys? Otherwise, that is good. Okay. But something is wrong with that B. Okay. I will tell you. Okay. Because when you read C, no, you will understand. Okay. The C says use the benefits that the project manager has been tracking throughout the project to prove the project's value. So this is a static, guys. Okay, are you getting the project data? Previous data means what? Something which you took. It's like a photograph you took in 2021. But when I say come up with all the photos you took till yesterday, which is more better? You tell me. Just a photograph of what you took 2020 or a series of everyday photo till this moment. That will give the more value to the sponsor, right? So there is nothing wrong with B, but I like the phrasing, language, everything of C better. Has been tracking throughout the project, not just in the beginning. Okay, when you hear previous data, no, it sounds getting sponsorship from the new PMO leader. Okay, something static, something into the past. So I don't like this much. I liked C. Okay, now continue working on the projects it is already approved and in progress and inform the new. Okay, no. Okay, Angelina, you have chosen D. We can't just do like that. Okay, if the sponsor doesn't see much value in the project, you have to impress him or her. You have to convince him or her. You can't just ignore and say, I'm going to continue the way I was doing and just inform. That is not good. Okay, that is the reason this is also gone. So the correct answer is C. Okay, guys. Any questions? Quick, shoot. Done, no? Can I clear? Okay. So Mohammed, I would say one thing. Okay, you try this setting in the audio, okay, because you are unmuted. I'm really happy with that. Did you enable this background noise removal to high? I told one setting, no? Go to the right side of your mic. There is a V-like symbol. Okay, you click that V-like symbol, and it will take you to audio settings. Okay, go down, zoom background noise removal. Like that, one thing is there. You set it to high, so that no something that vessel sound, nothing will come, because I appreciate that you are staying unmuted, but still small sounds are coming. Okay, so you try this. Okay, because I want to attack that why, not the what. Okay, so I want to make sure that the sound doesn't come. Okay, try that. Okay, zoom background noise removal. Everyone try, guys. You can stay unmuted, nothing will happen. I told, no, even if your spouse comes and shouts, it won't come here. Okay, so that much beautiful it is. Okay, you do that. Zoom background noise. Are you logging in from laptop? It is there in laptop. I don't know about iPad.
Laptop on the left, where the mute section is there, like.
Yeah. To the right, no, there is a V type of icon. Okay, if you click that, it will take us to audio. Okay, and in the audio, there is zoom background noise removal. Like that, one section is there.
Settings. Yeah, zoom background noise removal. So
In that you set it to high, so that even if background speeches is there, it won't come. See this one, what I've put on the chat. Everyone try this, guys. In that settings, no, try zoom background noise, set it to high. That's what I have done. So it will be total silence. Only my sound will be heard. Okay, guys. So moving on. Everyone do that, guys, and stay in the video. Okay. So question number 20. Okay. Can you start? So here also, unfortunately, the news is that the bad news is that so far no one have chosen the correct answer. Okay. Now don't choose it. Okay. Let's start. Okay. So a specialized team member just received a news that they must leave the office for several weeks. Okay, we don't know when they will be leaving, but they must leave the office for several weeks. Let's say 7 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. Okay, they have approximately 2 work days until they leave. Okay, 2 days they have. Okay, and they will become unavailable through any communication channel. You can't contact those specialized team members. Okay, for several weeks they will be absconding. Okay, you can't reach out to them through any communication channel. Is that clear? And over and above all this confusion, a key deadline is approaching. Okay, stand in the shoes, guys. Okay, what should the project manager do? Okay, now first thing, ask the team member to work with their peers to knowledge share. Okay, so I would say, guys, okay, it's not totally correct, because it is not giving that complete empowerment to the remaining team members. Okay, simply see, you guys will go for a training and then you will come back and do a knowledge sharing. Knowledge sharing is only just, hey, this is what this thing. Okay, it stops there. Are you getting the point? They have to take up that task. Are you getting? So knowledge sharing, that I mean, the intent and outcome is very specific. We don't just want a knowledge sharing session. We want someone to be empowered so that they are able to do on behalf of this guys. That sort of a strength is not coming in option A. Is that clear? That is the reason A is wrong. Okay. Now, ask team members to host a special team meeting. That is very general, guys. I liked it. Okay. 2-3 things I will tell you. Anyway, that is the correct answer, because when you host a general special team meeting, no collaboration is there. Second thing, you are including everyone. Okay. Third thing, whenever you say it is a T-shaped profile. Okay. In a T-shaped profile, what happens? Someone is good in something and someone is little skilled in something. So what happens? They are ready to quickly absorb in that special team meeting. The agenda is not clear. Enjoy the beauty. General options are always good. Okay. The agenda of the meeting is not clear. It is just told that, hey, anyway, you are going in next 2 days. No, you set up a special team meeting. You are not conveying the intent of that meeting. Okay. That's why A is wrong, but B is still better. Okay. Now, C, ask the team member to identify their specialized task. Okay. That is wrong, because that is not involving anyone else. What is the point? Let's say Joby is going after 2 days. I'm telling to Joby, you identify the specialist task. What is the point in that? It is stopping there. What else? Let's say Joby identified all the specialist tasks. What next? Are you getting? It is not including, it is not collaborating. That's why C is wrong. People who chose C. Everyone listening? Lastly, D. Beneath you have chosen D. That is the Indian manager mentality. Okay, guys, don't choose that. Okay, ask the team member to complete as much as they can now. Okay, that is what our managers will tell. No, anyway, you're going. Okay, whatever you can do, you complete over the weekend. Don't choose that. Okay, this is not something which you can just 2 days only, and they are going out for several weeks. So what are you expecting? If he's away for 6 weeks, those 6 weeks things he have to do in the 2 days. No, that's why D is wrong. Is that clear, guys? So, come on, tell me if you have any concerns.
Yeah, before setting up a meeting, we should identify, what is the specialist task to be discussed.
It's okay, but the thing is, it doesn't. What is the point? It's just that. See, which option is beautiful? See, when you say ask the team member to host a special team meeting. See, one more point you have to understand, okay? Because we are more into first point, empowering the team members. Second thing is self-organizing teams. So the thing is, you don't need to spoon feed the team members. If you just tell, hey, you set up a meeting and get that solved, that is enough. You don't have to tell before you set up a meeting, you identify the task, and then you intimate the team members, make sure that they understand. Nothing like that. You don't have to micromanage them. Okay. That B, Emmanuel, I would say it is addressing everything, including making sure what are all those tasks, making sure that the right team members are being invited. It is properly communicated what are the tasks they have to do. Everything is clarified in that with that single general statement.
Okay.
Okay. You're able to connect with the agile mindset, guys. Everyone, collaboration, inclusion, T-shape. That's why I wrote all the things on the screen. Okay. Any more questions? Can I clear the screen quickly? If you guys are done, no, I haven't.
You said the answer is A, right?
No. Answer is B. Ask the team members to host a special team meeting.
Oh,
The camera,
sorry.
the answer is no. I will tell. The answer is not A. You should not think, because A is just stopping at knowledge sharing. What is the point in knowledge sharing? You are not here to learn something from me. You need to take up those tasks in my absence. So A is specifically stopping at knowledge sharing.
Okay.
At this need, the need of the hour is not knowledge sharing. The need of the hour is someone ready to own, get empowered that, hey, on your behalf, I will do those tasks. That sort of a strength is not coming up here. Okay, in A. Is just telling knowledge sharing. Okay. I have a request, guys. I think yesterday I told you in this batch. Once you finish 10 questions, you guys have to type in the answer in the chat. How much did you score in the previous 10 questions? Let it be, okay, so that you can benchmark against your peers. No, not out of 10. Sorry, not out of 20, out of 10. Then only you can incrementally measure your progress. Okay, everything is telling like that. Okay, you need to measure your progress incrementally. So go in a capsule of 10. See, even if it is 3, 2, no, put it, guys. Then only you will feel that vigor. Okay, fine. So the highest is 8. No, can I assume? 8, Upendra. Great, fantastic. Okay, Angelina, that is also 8. Great. Okay, so continue this momentum. Okay, guys, people, any score about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is fantastic, guys. I would say I'm betting on you guys. If you guys are scheduling your exam, you will pass. Okay, so moving on further.
Vishak, what was the answer for 19? I'm confused. I think I missed it.
19th, is anyone noted down? Can they help? 19th.
C.
C. Do you want me to go through the 19th question again, Pachiti?
No, that's fine. I
C.
was confused.
C. Okay, yeah. So moving on, guys. 21st. This is an easy one, guys. Okay, so I don't think so anyone will make it wrong. Okay, so there are 1500 story points and the velocity is 50. Okay, that means how many sprints they need? 1500 divided by 50. That means 30 sprints, 30. And every sprint is 1 week. That means you need 30 weeks. Okay, guys, moving on. The next question. 20 seconds. Guys, choose wisely, stand in the shoes. Imagine you are the senior member. Will you be happy with the choice? Think like that. No. Can you start? So the correct answer here is, guys, what I want to tell you is it is arrange a one-to-one meeting, guys. Okay, correct answer is D. I'll explain. Okay, guys, just listen. Okay, so a senior team member is very influential and played a crucial role in past projects. It's past tense. Okay, not today. He played a crucial role in the past projects. Okay? But in this new project, the same senior member no longer plays a crucial role. So obviously he will feel demotivated, right? I was a rock star in the previous project, but now I am no longer a low rock star. Like that, he will feel demotivated, correct? So what should the project manager do to address this situation? Okay, so many people have chosen A. Let me tell you, will you arrange a team meeting to increase the motivation? Whose motivation? Only for that senior team member. To increase the motivation of that senior team member, will you arrange a whole team meeting? He will feel even more embarrassed, right? Why you guys chose A? Correct? So that's the reason A is wrong. Okay. Second one. Any question, Angeline? You're unmuted.
Well, I chose A only because if the senior team member becomes demotivated, sometimes it brings down the other team members. And a team meeting doesn't always address just one single person, it addresses everybody. So that's why I chose it.
Oh, like that. You thought, okay, without intentionally pinpointing, you will address. No, but here the problem is very specific. It is very clearly told that the team member was playing a crucial role in the past. In the current role, he's feeling demotivated. So that a meeting will not address in any way. Okay, explicitly, it won't increase the motivation of this specific senior team member. Okay, that's the reason A is wrong. Okay, now what about B? Anyone have chosen B? Wow, luckily no one have chosen B. Okay, provide incentives to increase motivation. Okay, that is not the thing. Incentive won't work. He's feeling that he is out of limelight. Even if you pay him, no, that happiness he won't get. Is that clear? He was playing a crucial role in the past projects, but in the current project, he is not playing that crucial role. So it can't be solved through an incentive. Okay, so B is ruled out. Okay, now C. Many people have chosen C. Okay, Udit, you have chosen. Oh no, only Udit, you have chosen C. Okay, ask the functional manager to speak with the team member. No. Okay, if you realize something, then don't shy away that responsibility to the functional manager or to anyone else. You do something. Is that clear? Don't tell you go and talk to that person, this person. I call this PM shying away from responsibilities. Is that clear? Note it down. PM shying away from responsibility. Okay, don't do that. Okay, that's the reason C is wrong. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, just note down. Is that clear, guys? The reason this is wrong is shy away. Okay, PM should never shy away. He should not tell go to that person, go to this person. Not good. Okay, that's the reason this is wrong. And then lastly, arrange a one-to-one meeting with a team member. Okay, that is where you set up an emotional connect, guys. That's what I want to tell. Org structure, reporting structure, everything is fine. But when you set up a one-to-one meeting with a team member, no, that's where you develop, enrich that emotional connect with the team member. Everything will not work through a formal org structure. Okay, informal, what is a conversations are very important. Okay, that will help us to solve this type of problem to a significant extent. Okay, guys. So the correct answer is D, and that too, it should be one-to-one because it is only one person's problem. It's not an appreciation. Okay, can you move on 23rd?
Vaishak, it's a only one person problem, right? If entire team having the problem, then arrange a team meeting to discuss way of increasing motivation.
That is fine. If it is an entire team meeting, then there is no problem in arranging a whole team meeting. Okay.
It's an individual that's to arrange to one-to-one.
It's a one-to-one meeting. Exactly.
Got it.
Okay. 23rd question, guys. Quick. Guys, this you should not make mistake, guys. I told this multiple times during my session. Do you remember, guys, how many times I told you? No change incorporated without CCB approval. Even if God comes and says to you some changes, you should tell to God, go and submit a change request to the CCB. Let them approve, then I can incorporate. Is that clear, guys? Note down that mindset. It won't work. Okay, this is the mindset. Okay, so what is this thing, guys? Now don't tell me it is good only. No, right? Like that, don't ask me. Okay, the customer asked to replace a piece of planned hardware with one that has more features. Good thing, I agree, and lower price. These two are good things, but that doesn't grant the luxury for the project manager to just incorporate it. Is that clear? So what he should do, even in this juncture, evaluate this new feature to ensure they align with the customer's business needs. Yes, some sort of evaluation of the change request is needed. Okay. Now, second one, purchase hardware as it will reduce the project cost. No, they are trying to mislead. Anyone chosen B? Oh, fortunately no one. Okay. Don't think cost is the only metric. Okay. Third one, confirm with the project team that the new features are available in the hardware. I didn't get it, guys. It's irrelevant. Okay. Next thing is seek approval from procurement manager. What approval you want to seek? And how are you very sure that you have to seek approval from procurement manager? Again, don't choose narrow choices. I just told you now only that Simon Sinek model. Okay, why, how, what? Okay, how are you sure that procurement manager is the right person? I'm not getting. Okay, so that's the reason D is wrong. Is that clear? Don't choose something which is addressing at the what level. Okay, can we move on? So correct answer here is A. Everyone got it, no?
Sorry, I just had a question though.
Yeah.
It says to evaluate the new features to ensure they align with the customer's business needs. But I mean, I guess the first thing is they already told us that it has the features and it's a lower price. So yeah, I was just saying, like, I didn't think that we need to evaluate the new features.
See, more feature doesn't mean it's aligned with business needs. Second thing, first thing. And second thing, there may be a lot of other implications. That's what I'm telling. They will tell. That's what I'm telling you. Even God will come and tell. Customer is not the expert. Okay, he will tell it has got more features, lower price. What if the quality is less? What if the risk factor is going to increase? Customer is not expert in all those. So my point is, whether it is customer, product owner, CEO of a company, or God, I'm repeating, customer, product owner, CEO, anyone comes with a change request, you have to route it through a impact evaluation, and followed by that, there should be an approval process. Impact evaluation and approval process. You people who got it wrong, check the change management module, guys, what I told you, okay? Evaluate the impact of the change, submit it to the CCB. Only after the approval of the CCB, you incorporate that into the project. At that point, there are two jobs, you people know, right? One is communicating the change. Second job, rebaselining if required. Everyone remember, no? So that's it. Go through the change management module, guys. It's very important. This is attacking your process skills, not people skills. Okay. So moving on to 24th. Can you start? So I think I'm a little bit happy because many of you guys have chosen C, which is the correct answer. Some of you guys have chosen Seema, have chosen B, and Emmanuel have chosen D. Emmanuel and Dinesh, even Sakshi. Okay, so B and D are wrong. Okay, guys, I will explain why. Hold on. The correct answer is C. Okay, everyone ready? The pilot project using an agile approach. So it's an agile approach for the first time. That's the meaning of pilot project. Is that clear? It's delivering increments as planned in the sprint. That means everything which is planned in the sprint is being delivered in an incremental manner. Okay. However, I told no, so far everything is good. Correct. When the however comes, no, see the mood changes. Okay. The members of the top management are concerned. I said, right, the mood changes. Correct. They are concerned because they do not perceive the value added by the project. This is a major problem with implementation of agile in predictive organizations, because the top management guys will not be able to enjoy or perceive or feel the benefit of the agile approach. Okay, so they always have this frustration. So how should the project manager communicate the value to the top management at this juncture? Okay, so first one, include top management as a permanent part of sprint review. Okay, first thing, they are top management people. How can you make sure that they are permanently to be part? Don't you see a rigidity in that choice? They are busy people, guys. What are you telling? Don't you think it's a little bit impractical? They gone. Okay, now send top management status reports on a weekly basis. This is what I told you. People who chose B, okay, Seema, I think you chose B. No, my point is, how do you know that a weekly will solve the problem? That is my point. Okay, don't choose something very specific. Why can't it be bi-weekly? Why can't it be daily? How are you so sure that weekly will solve the problem? Point number one, what you will include in those status reports? And it is an agile approach. We believe more in inviting people for the meeting. We believe more in collaboration rather than report type of culture. Report type of culture is more common in predictive. Because of those reasons, B is ruled out. Now, invite the top management to retrospective section to discuss the concern. That I liked, because it is pointing towards the word collab, right? Because I'm inviting them, okay, to the retrospective. In the retrospective, they will tell what went wrong, what could have been done in a better way. Okay, so Vishak, you do one thing, you send this report in this format. So what I'm telling is, Seema, you're right with sending the report, but that will come only after a couple of retrospective sessions when the senior leadership attend. Is that clear? So B is not the immediate choice. First, you should invite them for retrospective session. Once after a handful of discussions, you will get an idea. Oh, this is what you want. Okay, I'll send a report once in a week, or maybe once in 2 weeks, or maybe once in a day. We don't know. So don't dictate this type of rigidity. Okay, that is what. Okay, I said no. What is never a preferred answer choice. Okay, so this is gone. And lastly, what is that, guys? Customized progress reports to address top management's requirement. That is what I'm telling. Without knowing, how can you address the top management's requirement? First of all, you should invite people. You should talk. I said no. Again, two mindsets are there in this, guys. The question doesn't have an idea, no idea. But option C is giving you a chance to get an idea. Is that clear? No idea to get an idea. Note it down, guys. Don't take this lightly. Okay. Slowly we'll approach in questions in this way. Okay. No idea to get an idea. Okay. Can we move on? I'm going to clear the screen, guys. Okay. Next is at the beginning, 25th one. Guys, what is the pain point in the question, guys? Understand the pain point and choose. Guys, it should address team value, guys. Please. Okay, I think we can start. Okay, so at the beginning of an agile project, okay, the project manager is developing the project charter. Okay, now one point I want to tell, okay, don't think that project charter is applicable only in predictive. You can have a charter in agile as well, nothing wrong. To what extent you are detailing, that is up to the agile team. Okay, but there is nothing wrong in having a charter. Okay, but the thing is, they are unable to agree on team values. Today only we spoke about team value, guys, half an hour back, correct? What is team value? I am going to work on Sunday. Are you going to work? I'm not going to work on Sundays. Are you going to work? That sort of a conflict is team values, correct? No? Correct. That's what I told you. So what is the right choice, guys? Is this definition of done? Why many people are choosing definition of done? I'm not getting how that is connected. The team value is connected with definition of done. That is for every task which you are taking up in the sprint backlog. How effectively you are closing that task. That is what is the question of definition of done. Okay. So the second thing, respecting the time box is a agile mindset. Okay, because the Scrum framework, no, there is daily stand-up, sprint duration, everything is time bound. Right? You can't just tweak around with the time boxing. I mean, if you have fixed with a 3-week duration of the sprint, we can't just have one sprint of 2 weeks and another sprint of 4 weeks. Okay, once we fix to a 3-week sprint duration, you have to stick to that. That is a structure or a framework. Okay, it got nothing to do with team values. Is that clear? Then project ceremonies. What has project ceremonies got to do with team values, guys? So the correct answer choice is sustainable pace, guys. Recently, people from India, you should know the article which was shared by Mr. Narayanamurthy regarding the 70 hours of working hours per week. You people remember, right? All of you have heard about this, right? So what is that?
Yes, yes.
It is about the sustainability, guys. Okay. Do you think there are companies who are scaling up really quick? Okay, I told my second company, they had a heavy work culture, guys. Okay, I would say the working hours were close to 70 or more than that, and they could scale up things very quickly. But is it right? You tell me. Okay, like working from morning 7 a.m. to night 11 a.m. There are companies which work that aggressively. So that is the pace they are deciding. Okay, but there are some companies who want a slow pace. They are okay with slow pace, but they want a proper family life balance for all their employees. Like that. Are you getting the point, guys? So when you say team value, it is addressing this, the pace, okay, pace of the delivery. Okay, you can get things done in 2 months, guys. Okay, the same company I was telling you, the Ola which I was working, they developed after I resigned. Okay, they come up with the world's largest electric two-wheeler factory. You people know, right? Ola Electric. It's the factory set up somewhere in Tamil Nadu. It's the largest factory in the world. Okay, they could do that. Let's say in a span of 2 months or 3 months or something. Okay, which typically big organizations will take years. So that is a pace at which they are scaling up. Is that clear? That is the value of that organization. But some other organization, they may take 2 years to develop a factory. Are you getting the feel what I'm telling? So attack the big picture, guys. Don't be trapped by this narrow things. Okay. Any question? Any additional points you want to tell here? Any
In
concerns?
the
Quick.
question, I have a doubt. In the project charter is basically prepared by the initiator, no, not by the
That
project manager.
Yeah, that is right. That I told you, right? They will use this type of tricks to confuse you. Actually, my eyes never focused on that. I told you, right? Don't panic when you see this type of confusion. Okay, that is their favorite thing. Okay, because I told you multiple times, project charter is prepared by the initiator, but it's fine. Okay, it's okay because maybe he was asked to prepare. That doesn't mean I told that time also. That doesn't mean a project manager cannot prepare a charter. Okay, while I was in my second company, I have also prepared charter, even if my designation was project manager. What to do? I was asked to do. Okay, what to do? I have to do. Is that clear? So don't worry about that. That should not create any confusion in you guys. Okay, anything else? Quick, shoot. Come in the video, guys. Prachiti, what is that?
Yeah, so here in general, as we are discussing the question, we are blurring the lines that, for example, you just give an example. Project charter, if you go back to your the discussion we had when you were teaching project charter, you said project managers knows about the project details only on the day of kickoff, right? Using the project charter. Initiator or sponsor creates the project charter. Now here you just explained, right, that in your previous company you had also created a project charter. So those kind of like sometimes mentally I answer if I answering the question, I go exactly by the book, and sometimes it's more of a real case scenario. So that is
No,
very
one point I will tell. Even if you go exactly by the book or whatever, how does that matter? You rename this guy. Okay, that's what I said. Emmanuel also raised the same concern. You put this Mr. X here. Okay, how does that matter? That is what I'm telling you. You have to unlearn some things, guys. Let's clear this. Forget this. Mr. X. How does that matter? I'm not getting. You write Mr. X here. That is the mindset, guys, I'm trying to bring in. If you write Mr. X, let it be project manager, let it be a sponsor, let it be a product manager, it doesn't matter. How does that affect your answering? You have to unlearn, guys. You have to get out of that comfort zone. Okay, because this is attacking your process knowledge. Okay, not about who is doing what. Okay, just replace this with Mr. X. The question sounds very perfect. Okay, so be careful. Okay, don't fall for that trap. Okay, they will use this type of tricks. Okay, I can't help. That is their favorite thing. Okay, it's just a word. Project manager is just a word. Even if you replace this with Mr. X, the question is totally perfect. Nothing will happen. Okay, so I'm clearing the screen. The point is, it got nothing to do with the way of answering and with the answer choices. That is the whole point. Okay, this. Okay, X. Question is perfect. Okay, that's the thing. So you also have to come out of that. Okay, generally you have to think. Okay, so hope it makes sense. 26. Okay, slowly you will unlearn, guys, all those. Okay, don't worry. Can you discuss? Okay. So, wow, this time AABB. Okay. So I think there is a confusion only between A and B, right, participants? Can you assume like that? Quick, guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Confusion between A and B. Correct.
You have to answer quickly. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize only 6 people have answered. Okay, this much time only is left. Okay. Yeah. Let's discuss quickly. So during sign off for a strategic project that resulted in additional cost, the project manager was unable to justify the additional expense in relation to the business value realized. You understood? The project manager spent extra. Okay, so the people on the other side, they are asking an explanation. Hey, why did you spend an extra amount? Okay, but our poor project manager couldn't explain clearly why was the additional spend. That means he couldn't put forward what is the business value realized for the additional spending. Is that clear? If that is justifiable, no, then things are smooth. Okay. So what should the project manager have done to avoid this situation? So are you able to connect? This is a preventive type of question. How many of you got it? How this could have been avoided? Okay. So the first one. So presented an evaluation of the potential benefits identified in the initial business case has enough to justify additional expense cost. That doesn't work because what is that pain point here, guys? The additional expense should be justified through additional business value. That is not addressed in A, guys. People who chose A, are you with me now? Why it is wrong? It is static, just like the previous question. It is telling the potential benefits identified in the initial business case. How does that document explain what is the justification for additional expense? Is that clear?
Yeah.
See, next week our session is getting over. Okay. So if I am taking one more week session, I have to substantiate some evidence to Star Agile. Is that clear? Why I am taking one more week session for you guys? I have to tell to Star Agile, see, the people are very interested. More people will clear PMP if I'm hosting one more week session. Like that, I should convince Star Agile. There is no point in telling to Star Agile that there is a 4-week session. Everyone with me? So A will not solve the problem. Now B, measured and tracked the project benefits identified in the business case throughout the project lifecycle. That solves the problem. Okay, if you are every day identifying and cumulatively justifying, okay, then that will be more respected than referring to some static document. Is that clear? Value identified in the business case is a static, which was identified in the beginning. We have surpassed that situation. Okay, so A will not solve, B is the right answer. Okay, now C, should I discuss? No, right? I think it is immaterial. No one have chosen C and D. Yeah.
That's a can I ask? It's a fine during sign off. Just during project charter sign off, if it will be same condition will be there, then A will be answer. During project charter sign off.
1 minute, 1 minute. See, henceforth, no, don't try to tweak this question. Okay, then because I'm telling you, for every question, no, they have taken a lot of efforts. Okay, every single keyword is very important. Okay, don't tweak and then
right.
ask. Okay, because it will not make sense. Okay, because I want to discourage that practice now itself. Because one single word goes, no, then the whole answer choice will go for a toss. Okay, so let's not discuss like that. Okay, yeah. Let's stick to this. Okay, so
one thing, like what I understood from this, the first answer is like, presented an evaluation of the potential benefits. Like, evaluation means I took it like, the evaluation is going to get an end of the project. So I understood like, the evaluation is done. And also it has been evaluated in comparison with the benefits identified in the initial business cost. So it's slightly nearly to that, like,
it's slightly nearly. The whole point is you have to justify for the additional spend. That is not reflecting in A. Everyone clear? You have to speak for the additional spend you have done. That is not clear in A. You're still sticking to the initially identified business case.
Yeah, clear? But in this case, like, presented an evaluation means he cannot do the evaluation until the project is getting done. So evaluation will be done only after the end of the project. So that comes like, evaluation is done. It means the project is completed. And in comparison to the initial status.
Need not be. Evaluation can be ongoing also. I don't think so. Evaluation is always end because we do team evaluation, performance evaluation on an incremental basis. Also, we can use the word evaluation. Need
It is
not be
during
at
the
the end.
project, yes, during the project.
yeah.
So if you go to the
Project.
second option, it shows the same, like, ongoing project. It's been identified throughout the project cycle. It also shows the
True.
evaluation.
But that's what I'm telling. This evaluation is only based on the initially identified values. But this is the whole benefits identified throughout the life cycle. So that's why B is better than A. Okay. Slight language difference is there. Okay. B is more real time. A is static. Okay. In 2020, my compensation was this. Okay. That's fine. How did you improve over this last 3 years? That's what I want to know. Okay. Like that. Okay.
But in the A also means that the benefits identified in the initial business, which means it's an addition to the initial business. You can
No,
read
no, no,
that,
no.
that way, no?
No. It is benefits identified in the initial business case. That means when you started the project, okay, Emmanuel, the business case told that you will get this much return of investment. But now there is no point in worrying about the initial business case. We have surpassed our spending pattern. That is what I'm telling. No point in this data.
Okay.
Everyone clear, no?
Yeah, got it.
See, I will tell guys, people who have a confusion, I will just clarify. See, imagine I gave Emmanuel a budget of $1,000. Okay. And every week he is supposed to spend only $100. Okay, $100, $100, $100. Okay. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. In the third week, when I asked him how much did he spend so far, so Emmanuel told that I have spent $500. Okay, so I need to know why he spent $500 against a cumulative spend of $300. Then he should not tell Vishak, you have given me $1,000. No, why are you asking me? Why did I spend $500? Is that clear? No point in cribbing about the initial value. Now, on a current level, why did you spend $500? You were supposed to spend only $300. Then Emmanuel will tell Vishak, I spent $500. But you know what? This is the benefit I have got over the period of 3 months. Make sense, guys, everyone? That's the reason. Okay.
Got it.
So moving on to the 26th or 27th, no, next. 27th.
27th.
Yeah, great. Can you start?
Mm,
I think people still, you guys are having a confusion. I think the majority have chosen A, some have chosen B, and some have chosen D also. Okay. So let's start. Okay. A project is underway with team members from 2 different countries. Okay. Due to cultural differences, there are complaints from both sides. We are just setting the premises. Okay, guys. That is not the problem. Okay. The real problem is one side reports that team members on the other side are too slow and often they have scheduled a day off. But the other side believes in a good work-life balance. Are you feeling that difference in opinion, that conflict? This is exactly similar to the previous question we discussed. There it was individual team members. How many of you got that? One team member heavily loaded, other team member is waiting for the inputs, correct? So that is not something which you can solve. You have to deal with it. Okay. You have to address that conflict through a smooth approach. Okay, there is no solution for this. Okay, so everyone understood, no? First thing, guys, you have to get out of the mindset of culture. The problem is not culture here. It's about two different working styles. Okay, so the first thing, review the team charter with team members. Sounds good. Okay, I told you, team charter is something which contains the ground rules or the team values. Okay, so in that it will be very clearly mentioned, hey, when we are having aggressive timelines, deadlines, we should not simply take our scheduled day off. Or it will be mentioned, whenever a mail communication happens from one team to another team, don't take more than 3 working days to respond. Something like that will be clarified in the team charter. Is that clear? So if you review the team charter with all the people, they all will be in the same page. I really liked it. Okay. Now, people who chose B, okay, Mohammed, you have chosen B. Review the communication management plan and update it if needed. The pain point is not communication. The pain point is willingness. Okay. If you want, you could have responded fast. If you want, you could have worked on that day, but they are not ready. They are believing in a work-life balance and they are taking their day off. Okay. So that is the thing. Okay, so we want everyone to be on the same page. Okay, so the issue is not communication. Okay, third, C, no one have chosen, thankfully. Last one, investigate the root cause. I think because I told in last few questions, investigate the root cause, you guys have thought that. Okay, let me tell you, for dealing with conflict, there is no root cause and all. You have to deal with it, guys. Is that clear? That is what the beautiful project managers do. You have to sort it out. What will you do, root cause? Will you go and correct their behavior? Nothing. There is nothing. Everything is very clear. One person, okay, let's say Lorraine is thinking that I don't work on Sundays, but Mohammed feels that okay, we should respect milestones. Even if we are on we have to work on a Sunday, we should respect the milestones. So there is a difference in mentality. That mentality will be clear only when you set the ground rules right. Either team members will resign from our team. They will tell that, hey, I don't want to work on Sundays and all. Project is second. My personal life is first. So I can't work on Sunday. I can't pick up your phone calls on Sunday. Like that, some team members may leave. That is fine. But at least we are setting the expectations right. Okay. So there is no root cause and all here, guys. Okay. Is that clear, everyone? Any
We said
questions?
one thing here. Yeah, one thing here regarding what we discussed here. The project is underway, means the project is already started. So before the project start, already the team charter is being prepared. So the ground rules are already been prepared. Now, it has not been asked what the project manager should have done. It is already underway. So the only way the project managers can do is to communicate. He cannot go and the team charter again.
I will tell the classic example. In this batch itself, guys, I've told on day one, Mohammed, you are following that. Okay. On day one, I've told all of you guys whomsoever possible come in the video. Now, okay, in spite of telling that, now people are not coming up. Now when I say come in the video, see, Abrajita came in the video. So it is not that something which was not stated early. When we state early, people are remembering and they are coming. Is that clear? So when some people forget the things, the values, you have to keep telling, you have to preach the ground rules, you have to preach the team values. Guys, we are not supposed to enjoy on Sundays. We are working on a critical project. That doesn't matter. Even if I have captured that in the ground rules in a team charter 6 months back, I have to remind the people. Okay, so that is what it is. Review the team charter with the team members. So they will remember, oh, yes, we agreed in the beginning that I will not take the day off. Exactly.
Do we review the communications or we review the team charters like it's a rule being made, so it cannot be changed. So only the thing is the communication
no.
can be changed.
Review means no change needed. Review means just opening that document, walking through the points. That is also review. Review doesn't mean a change should be needed. No. Okay. Review doesn't need a change. Review is just walking through along with the team. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So clearing the screen, 27th. Next is 28th. Wow, that's great. So far, whomsoever have answered, you guys have answered it correctly. I'm really happy. Okay, D. Fantastic. Okay, so what is the question? What is the concern? What is the pain point? The team is receiving multiple unplanned requests for enhancements in an iteration. This unplanned request which is coming, no, it is actually slowing down the team's work. Impediment. Is that clear? How should the project manager or scrum master resolve this impediment? Everyone got it? Unplanned requests are coming in the middle of an iteration. Okay, the first one, request team to spend additional effort. No. We should not tell like that. Okay, that is like you're telling team you accommodate. We are servant leaders. If the team is raising a genuine concern, you have to support the team. Don't tell that you take up that additional workload. Okay, ask product owner to include enhancements in the current iteration. I didn't get it, guys. The thing is, it is an unplanned request. It's the keyword focus is not on enhancements, but it's on the unplanned request. Okay, so that's gone. Next one, request team to reprioritize. What reprioritize? Unplanned requests are coming up and which is slowing their work. So it is not team who is supposed to reprioritize. I told no, prioritization is a hardcore job of whom? Product owner. Gone. Okay, so ask the product owner to add requests to the product backlog. See, Mr. Product Owner, don't simply ask my team in the middle of an ongoing sprint or an iteration. You add whatever you want in the product backlog and then you prioritize it. Okay, this is a communication from the Scrum Master. Okay, guys, I hope it's clear and we can move on to the 29th question. No, guys, just try to recollect my sessions. Why? All of you guys, you are making it wrong. But I would suggest, guys, you check the recording. Okay, I have told it very diplomatically, very clearly in the sessions. Okay, servant leadership is strictly practiced by Scrum Masters, and it is followed in Agile. But that doesn't mean that servant leadership is applicable only in Agile. It's a mindset. Nothing wrong. You won't fail. Your projects won't fail if you apply servant leadership mindset in predictive also. Is that clear? Did I clarify that? I think I told an example. People from India, you people will know. Okay, APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, he's a rocket scientist. Okay, he had a servant leadership mindset. His projects were predictive. Okay, so we can't say that that mindset can work well, guys. Okay, now if you are not remembering that, now we note it down. Nothing wrong in applying servant leadership mindset in any type of projects. Even if you are doing a hardcore predictive project to construct a dam, nothing wrong in applying a servant leadership mindset where you empower the team, where you request the team members, where you consider the feedback of the team members, where you focus on their welfare, where you focus on their career knowledge, skill set. What's wrong in that? It's a good thing, no? Nothing wrong in being a servant leader. No harm in being a servant leader. Is that clear? If I didn't inject that properly, now I'm telling. Okay, so the correct answer is undoubtedly A, guys. Okay, it can be applied to any project situation. There is no thing like it can be applied only in Agile. It can be applied only in those projects which has got financial impact. Nothing like that. Why Beneath and Raja, you have chosen D. Neetu, you have also chosen D. There is nothing like no connection with financial impact and servant leadership mindset. Okay, it's a mindset. Even if at our home we can use. Okay, don't be a dictator. When you make a decision, check with your family members. That's where you start the servant leadership mindset at home. Got it? Any questions, any concerns? Did I tell something wrongly, guys? I need to check. I think I made it very clear during the session. I never said it is applicable only in Agile. Okay, so please make a note of it. Okay. Can you move? Question number?
More suitable for you, more suitable for the Agile methods. That's where we got confused.
Oh, more suited. That is what, no, they are successful in confusing you. Okay. So it can be used in any approach. Okay. So at least you people know, right? The example, what I said. Okay. So others may not be able to understand, but people from India, remember that person. Okay. He has got a servant leadership mindset. Okay. Even if the projects were properly predicted. Okay. So question number 30, is that clear, guys? After this, we'll take a break. Okay. Okay. Can we discuss, guys? So I can see there is a confusion between B and D. I think there is no confusion. Only Emmanuel, you have chosen D. Rest all of you guys have chosen B. Okay. So B is the correct answer. Okay, guys. A risk was identified at the beginning of a project and a response plan was established. Good thing. Okay. Due to unforeseen circumstances, the situation is much different right now. Is that clear? Resulting in an even higher level of risk. Okay. So now the project manager has an idea to address this new risk efficiently. Okay. Anyway, the previous response will not work because the risk is right now high. Is that clear? So the previous response plan, which was there in the register, won't work. Okay. Now the PM has got a new idea, but this response is different from the original risk plan. Okay. At this juncture, what should the project manager do? Okay. So I will just pinpoint. Okay. D, Emmanuel, you have chosen D. D is telling implement a contingency response and inform the stakeholders afterward. Okay. See, the thing is, there is no contingency response because this risk is higher than the risk which was anticipated. So the original response plan will not work. So it's a new response plan. Is that clear? So you should not just execute the response plan and inform the stakeholders. That is wrong. Okay. But now we look at D, update the risk management plan and implement a new response to address the risk. That means first you are documenting and then you are implementing the new risk response. Because the previous risk response plan will not suffice here. Okay, that will not be enough. Is that clear, guys? So the correct answer is B. Make sense?
But there will be difference in the allocated budget, so we have to inform them, no?
That is fine.
We
The
are
moment you
utilizing
say
the
update
contingency.
the risk management plan, no, automatically the protocol is being followed. That's what I'm telling. See, when you do, here you're not doing anything, no, Emmanuel. You are telling implement a contingency response. What contingency response? Because the original risk is no longer existing. It's a new risk. So how come you execute a response? That's the problem. Got it? Is that clear, guys? Everyone, the correct answer is B. It's not D. Okay. So what's your score, guys? I can see people. You guys are typing 7, 6, 8. Compare with your own scores, guys. Do a peer-to-peer review and also compare with your own previous scores. Okay. Did it improve? Okay. Even if it came down, don't worry. Next week it will improve. Okay. So 8, 5, 7. Oh, 9, Joby. That's fantastic. Okay. So schedule your exam. Okay, quickly. Vishnu, Vivek, how much did you get? I didn't see. Yes. Did you type? 9. Okay. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9 5. Okay, you need to improve. Okay, what those 5 questions which you got wrong, no, you need to understand what went wrong. Okay, that's the way out. People who have aggressively scheduled, you need to track, okay, what all questions went wrong and develop a word pool. I told, right? Change. If your change management question went wrong, no, you will identify it as change. If risk management question went wrong, you will identify as risk. So that when you do some 100 questions, no, you'll get a pool of words. Identify the highest basic technique, guys. Is that clear? Which word cloud is highest? You go through those modules again. Okay, that's the way out. Clear now, everyone? So fantastic, guys. So what we'll do, we'll split for a break. Any questions before we split for a break? Shoot. Jyoti, you are also good. 8, no? That's fantastic. Okay. Anything above 6 is beautiful, guys. You need to schedule your exam. Okay. It is not going to improve. It is only going to deteriorate. Don't think that the 6 will improve to 9. Okay. 6 is a good score. Schedule your exam quickly. Okay. After 2 months, if you schedule anticipating that the 6 will improve, it will not improve. Everyone heard me properly? It's a root truth. Okay. 6 is also good. Okay. Make sure that you schedule your exam. Yes. Any questions? Quickly, guys. Can you split for a break? I think we can split for a break. All of you guys come back very energetically, guys. Okay. Turn on your videos. Okay. Don't be in your cocoons. Okay. If there is a possibility, come back in the video. Okay, guys. I would appreciate that. Okay. So we'll meet after some 12-13 minutes. Okay, guys. Bye.
So I was
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
so the link in your document is for the Google Drive link rather than the Excel. Or if I'm reading something wrong from your document.
The link. Can you repeat your question? This
The
is
link?
this is a link. All the links.
Yes, yes.
So
if I, for example, mock quiz 3, right? That's what we are doing, 1 to 50.
No. That quiz is different. This is different. Okay. This is that is these type of PDF questions. Okay. Questions and its answers.
Okay. So which link should I follow in your document? The second one, link to all quizzes?
Yes, link to all quizzes. You are right. Okay, everyone
Oh.
heard? So she's asking the right question again, guys. Okay, so please listen carefully. This is the link to all quizzes. Can you see here? To click on this, it will take you to this folder. Okay, this folder, guys, this is a treasure. I'm not simply boasting, guys. If you guys do this properly in a time-bound manner, this is more than enough. Okay, guys, that's all. Every question has.
Currently, we are doing mock test 3 here,
No,
right?
that is what I'm telling. This got nothing to do with this what I've shared. This is different. This just fortunately the name is sheet 3. Okay, this is different set of questions for your self practice, everything. Okay.
Okay. So let me reframe the question one more time. The
That means this
Excel.
Excel sheet is
Yes, reframe.
Somebody else was speaking, so I stopped.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so my question is the Excel which you are sharing from since morning, so or this this session. So where is that Excel?
That is not there. That is what I'm telling you. That is in progress only. Okay, these are like completed stuff. Okay, this is more than enough. Okay, so don't worry about what is not there. This is what is there. Okay, this is more than enough. Okay, that is what I'm telling you. If 70, 90 people are clearing in a month, they are going through this. Okay, whatever is there. This I am yet to make that into a proper, what you say. You saw, right? It's an Excel. Okay, so I need to make that into a proper this thing and share it. Okay, it may take 2-3 months from my side. Okay, but don't worry. Okay, this is the thing.
Only reason I was
can you go back to that Word document? So
1 minute, because this is what I was sharing with the previous batches. Let's say right now we are in November, no? The probably in October, September, and what I was referring to this. Yes, what is that? Next.
So, it has other videos and other mock quizzes, right? So going through this one link is more than enough?
Which one link?
Or
this one
link to quiz.
Yeah.
This is more than enough?
Yeah.
The below ones link to all important recordings and other things.
No, that is needed, guys. First you understand, guys. I will repeat one more time. This has got all the quizzes. Everyone listen carefully. Listen to all quizzes. Okay. And link to all quizzes. And let's see here. Can you see here? Mock quiz 3. You attempt this in your house for 60 minutes, 60 questions. Is that clear? And then the explanation of that is here in this Word document. See here, mock quiz 3. That's what I'm telling. So that link alone is not enough. Okay, you have to go through the other batch recordings as well. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone clear, no? If you ask me over WhatsApp, I will not be in a position to respond. Now you ask, clarify everything.
So if we have to go through all these things, I don't think we can attempt the exam by 27th. No, within a week.
No, it's
going
okay.
through all of.
It's okay. You have to spend another 30 hours. See, the difficult part, no? If because you didn't attend any other training or any other trainer's training. Okay, Jyoti, that's why. Others will tell, no, after you finish the session, you go through the book called as PMBOK. Okay, it has got 1,300 pages. For you to go through that, it will take 6 months. Okay, so this is very light, guys. Okay, don't expect even more lighter. You won't get anywhere. You got my point. You have to spend additional 30 hours. 30 hours means what? This quiz you take, it's recording you have to go through. Additional 20-25 hours you have to spend. Got it?
So
That's what
besides
it
this
will take.
link to all quizzes, when we open that, we will have all the questions there. And where are the answers for that? Like in the other link?
Every question has got its answers near to it. See, question only, answers. Question only, answers.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't just check the answers. That's what I'm telling guys. Listen, you have to go through the corresponding recordings also here. Let's say mock quiz 4. Okay, check this title, mock quiz 4, mock quiz. Okay, so you go through some recordings which I have driven in some other batches, probably last month or something. So this, what we are doing right now, no, that I will add in the month of December, slowly. Okay, what we are doing right now, is that clear?
So you want to go through the recordings after the questions, or like, or prior to that?
After, you need to do a retrospection, no? You need to evaluate it based on your grounds, how you're performing. And then for the explanations, just now I'm explaining to you guys, right? Just like that, you have to go through the other batch recording explanation. If you are getting everything correct, then no need. But if you're making mistakes, you need to go through. That's it. Everything is subjective. See, Jyoti, if you're scoring pretty decent 80% in all the quizzes, no need to go through any recordings. Okay, it's up to you how quickly you are able to absorb the mindset. Okay. But there is no other easy way, guys, that I can guarantee. Okay, because you check with anyone else who have cleared PMP through any other means. Okay, they just skulk away. Okay, they tell that, okay, the trainers will tell, okay, go through PMP. Okay, which is an impossible and Herculean task. Okay, and the trainers know that. Okay, but I'm not telling like that. I'm standing in your shoes. Okay, and I'm trying to make the process light for you. Okay, you have to. Okay, that's it. Can we continue with the quiz? Any more questions? Yes. Okay. So question number 30, we are done, right? One thing you do, guys, pay 100% attention right now. Every question you are making wrong, no, you have a feeling why I made wrong. Like that, you note it down, guys. That way only you can work smartly. Don't relax. Every question you are making wrong, you make a heavy note why it went wrong. I also don't recommend, okay, Josna, to add to your point, I don't recommend simply doing lots and lots of questions. I believe in quality of discussions. Even now, if you see here, I'm really slow right now. Did you see a different personality of mine? When I was early, I was very aggressive. Now I'm really slow because I believe in the quality of the injection, not about the quantity of questions. Okay, so you do bare minimum questions, but every single question you should do a full postmortem. What went wrong? Got it? To do like that, hardly 100 questions is enough to pass PMP. Okay, but that you should do very effectively. Can you move on?
Yeah.
31. Okay. This question you should not make wrong because I clarified this multiple times. Quick. Okay, I think all of you guys have answered it correctly. I'm really happy for that. So the simple thumb rule in this question is this: contingency reserve is to deal with known risk. Whatever you have captured in your risk register, R1, R2, R3, like that, to deal with each of these risks, you would have calculated some amount, no? That is what is contingency reserve. It is not just what is an inflation you do for every work package, correct, no? The whole mindset is ruined in this question, correct? So you guys corrected it through option C. Any more explanation needed, or everyone understood in this batch? Clear, no? I think everyone understood. So no one have made it wrong. So moving on to 32nd question. Quick. Come in the video, guys. See, moment I'm repeating the ground rules multiple times. See, even if I clarify it on day one, people are not coming. Come in the video, guys, everyone. Okay, guys, please remember this. I'm again and again writing the same thing. Why, how, what? Okay, this should be your priority order. From inward to outward, you should move. Okay. So a new team is formed for an agile project in which, can you discuss? I'm sorry, was I aggressive? Everyone finished, no? A new team is formed for an agile project in which members are located in 3 different countries and 5 different time zones. Got it? 3 countries, 5 time zones. Okay. Now, what should the project manager do first to ensure effective communication? What is the problem statement here? What should the project manager do first to ensure effective communication among team members? Okay. Now, first thing, okay, schedule a virtual meeting and introduce team members. People who chose A, okay, I can see Joby have chosen A, Beneath you have chosen A. Can you guarantee that it will ensure effective communication among team members? That's what I'm telling. Need not. I appreciate that it is a what. Is that clear? That is addressing what can be done. Okay, one of the things which can be done is this. Is that clear? Nothing wrong, but can you guarantee? Okay. Second one, establish guidelines for team communication. So what I'm telling is this is the correct answer, guys. How? Okay, because if you establish correct guidelines, so in that guidelines, every other point, whatever is mentioned in the remaining 3 options, no, it will be addressed. See here, guys, set up a virtual meeting. Can't you include that in the guideline? Everyone got it? It can be included in the guideline, right? So it is a subset of that. Okay. Next one, set up a recurring meeting until all team members are familiar with each other. That is also what can be done. Okay. That also can be included in the guideline. Do you agree, guys? Everything is rolling up to this only. Okay. Third one, co-locate team members for a short duration to enhance communication. This is also done. I think I told you. When geographically dispersed teams, no, in earlier cases, we may co-locate some of the team members for a week or for a month. Okay, that is also a good way to ensure effective communication. So all the 3, nothing wrong. Everyone following my instructions very clearly. Nothing wrong with A, C, and D. But all these are addressing the what, not solid way of tackling. So establish a strong guideline for team communication. When you choose B, it will automatically engulf A, C, and D. Is that clear, guys, everyone? Any questions? Raise hand and ask quickly. I think everyone is clear, guys. Okay. Respond, guys. Okay. Next question, 33rd. Okay.
For establishing the guideline, first we have to have a team meeting, to understand these, understand the concern
But
of these team members.
that is what, no? But that, which option you will choose in that case? Emmanuel.
First we will have the meeting, then we will prepare the guidelines
No, which
based
option you
on
will
the
choose? That is
meeting.
what I'm asking. A.
Yeah.
But there is a problem. The intent,
Preparing.
the intent of A is C and introduce the team members. They have stopped it there. Otherwise, it should have been phrased properly, Emmanuel. It should be phrased. The intent of the setup, the first virtual meeting setup, is to develop the communication guideline. If that was the case, then I would have appreciated A as the correct answer choice. Is that clear? It is just an intro. After that, they will leave. What will happen in that meeting? Okay, that's the reason. Okay.
One quick question here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually my answer is B, that is correct. But I'm just connecting how how this why will be connected with this. All three are what were incorrect. My answer is also correct, B, but I'm not able to connect with why wala term.
It is not why, it is how. The priority always, maybe
Sorry, how?
Seema, since you pointed, no, it is how. No, how
How?
are you going to solve? By setting up a guideline. What are you going to do? Set up a virtual meeting.
Okay.
Set up a, okay. Why need not be the top priority? Okay, maybe Seema, since you pointed out, I will clarify again. First thing you should look for why. If nothing is there related to why, you should look for how. If still nothing is there, you should look for what. Okay, that's the cascade I am telling. Okay. What I am telling, it's a golden circle proposed by Simon Sinek. Okay, I'm just copying that idea here. That's all. 33rd. Okay. Seema, I think you should go on mute. Or you set up the same thing I told, no? Zoom audio, set it to high. You don't have to go on mute. You can try that. Everyone ready? Okay, can we discuss, guys? The project manager communicates with a key stakeholder via phone calls only. Okay, that was the protocol with that particular stakeholder, as indicated in the communication management plan. Okay, now 3 weeks into the execution of the project manager begins receiving an increasing amount of redundant ad hoc communication requests from that stakeholder. Is that clear? There is a pattern. Let's say every alternate day we catch up at 5 p.m. Like that, we have a pattern every alternate day. So this was going on, but 3 weeks into the execution, we noticed that frequency increased. Okay, and a lot of ad hoc communication is happening. That means he's not waiting for 5 p.m. He's calling me in the morning, he's calling me in the afternoon, maybe he's calling me back to back. I told you it is alternate days. Is that clear? So the frequency have increased. Okay, how should the project manager address this issue? Is that clear, guys? Everyone? So continue with the phone call. I think no one have chosen. Okay, the problem is it's not about continuing with the phone call. The problem statement is the phone call frequency have increased and it is becoming lots and lot ad hoc. Ad hoc means unplanned, temporary, additional. That's the meaning. Okay. Second thing, meet with the stakeholder to discuss their communication needs and expectations. I liked it. I just told you today when we started the session, guys, from the question, you don't have an idea why there is a spike in the communication request. Okay, if you don't have an idea, get an idea. Is that clear, guys? How will you get an idea? You have to talk to people, guys. If you don't talk to people, how will you get an idea? Okay, this is the problem. Okay, but no idea why there is an increasing amount. Okay, so how will you get an idea? By talking to the right person. Okay, get an idea. Okay, guys, don't take this lightly. This is fantastic to clear the attempt to the questions. Okay, no idea to get an idea. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Now C, send an email to the stakeholder requesting a change in communication approach. Okay, see, Ivan, Abrajida, Vinith, many people have chosen C. This guy is preferring phone call. Even and above that, the phone call frequency have increased. Now you are telling send an email. How it will work, guys? He's a phone guy. In spite of that, the phone frequency increased. Now you are going to communicate to him or her through an email. It's not going to work. Okay, let's be practical. Okay, so you have to attack the problem statement, guys. You have to find out the root cause. Okay, and then deal with it. Okay. Now D. What about D? No one have chosen. Good. Thank God. Okay. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? Can we move on? Next question? Any concerns?
But is like, will there be always possibility to meet a stakeholder? That's where I chose.
This meeting. That's okay. Don't worry. Today meet means it's okay. After COVID and all, now what? Need not be. Don't worry about it. It doesn't mean you're meeting him physically. Meet means what? Communicate two-way. That's it. Okay. That's a valid point Jyoti have raised. Okay. Meet means two-way communication. That's it. Okay. It can be over a Zoom call. It can, okay. Otherwise, send an email is a one-way. You remember push, pull, interactive. Meet means it's an interactive communication. That's all. Okay?
Yeah, like meet,
Nothing else.
to me, it was like physical meet.
No, not
So-
like that. Okay, need not be.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
It's just emphasizing an interactive communication. Okay, guys. So
Yes,
moving
that
on.
was my
Next.
concern as well.
Okay. Yeah. But that concern doesn't justify other options. Still, I would say, because sending an email will only make the things even more worse. Okay, and then continuing effect will not solve. Okay, that's what I'm telling. Okay, so moving on to the 34th. Wow, that's great. I think whatever I told, it worked. Okay, Emmanuel, you made it wrong. I told you multiple times, sponsor, CEO, God, anyone comes to you and requests a change, you tell them, go through change control process. Okay, so the answer is A. Is that clear? I think everyone has chosen. Okay.
Yeah, one question is here, like, okay, I have selected A, but there is a slight difference between option D also. There is a request, the procurement change. Here also the change is coming. So since he is a sponsor, like if he is insisting to change it, so we can go through the procurement change to change the color, align with the project sponsor. Will it work out?
No.
It's
Too many.
change process.
No. The thing is, even if sponsor is telling on what grounds you are changing the color to blue, did you review the impact of changing the color to blue? Point number one. Point number two, what is this request that procurement change? I think you got the language wrong. It means request the procurement department to change the theme color. That is what it means. Why particularly procurement department? How come it is evident? Because of those reasons, it is wrong. And overall and above everything I said, no, let it be a small color change or the change of a button. Okay, you can't just do that. Okay, because there may be a reason why the color is set to what is the original color, red. Okay, I told, no, the same example I think I told during the session. Okay, there may be a reason, historical reason. My ancestors have set it to red color. I don't want to change it to blue. Okay, that's it. Okay?
But
So,
it's an agile project, no? It is not a predictive one.
what is that?
It's an agile project, no? We don't need to go through The
Where is
department.
it written? Where is it written, Ajay?
It's a software project.
No.
Rest
That
of a
all are
software
given to
project.
confuse. That all are given to confuse us. So even if that is the case, which option you are telling? That's what I'm asking, Manuel.
So
You
we
chose B,
can.
no. Again, the problem here is who said procurement? The color to blue to align with sponsors. Okay, that's the thing, and we cannot assume that. Okay, unless it's telling like that. Okay, you can't assume like that. Okay, all this is the problem because you are assuming that software means it's agile. Need not be. Okay, and there are people in hybrid projects. Now, software companies also have change control boards, CAB or CCB. Correct? No, guys. Some of you guys have in your company, right? Even if you are working in a software company, you do have a CAB or a CCB in place. So we can't say like that. Okay, software doesn't guaranteedly assume that it is agile, okay? And it can have CAB or CCB. Okay, that should not be a reason to eliminate A. Okay, guys. So moving on. I think all of you got it right. Now moving on to 35. Okay, guys, quick. Come in the video, guys, please. Okay. Okay. That is great, guys. I think everyone have answered it right, except Jyoti and Joby. Okay. Jyoti and Joby have answered it wrongly. So let's discuss. Okay, guys. So the point here is members of an agile team are struggling. Okay. While there is trust among the team members, the majority of the team decisions are made by a few of the more experienced team members. Okay, there is trust and all, but most of the decisions are made by experienced team members. What should the project manager do in order to enable a high performing team? Okay, so it's not clear what exactly is the problem. You need to enable a high performing team. That's it. Okay, so first one, discourage the vocal team members. That is ruled out. Okay, we don't discourage anyone, guys. This is very clearly told. Okay, man, it's an agile team. So in agile, we don't discourage anyone from speaking, anyone from coming for any meeting. We love collaboration. We love interaction. We love communication. Okay, collaborate, everything. So that's the reason it's gone. Second one, involve management. Why do you want to involve management, Anton? Got it? You do your work with your team. Okay. Now there's a confusion between C and D. Coach the team to ensure all members offer ideas and team consensus is achieved. That's the beauty. What is the problem here? Only a few experienced people are making decisions. But if today, yesterday we spoke, right? If the team members are advised regarding a consensual decision-making process, just like the 50 to 5 or like polling, something like that, then this problem could have been avoided. Is that clear? So this is the right answer. Now, this is not an issue and all, guys. Okay, don't think like that. Issues are more specific to the product, something like that. This is more of a behavior. Okay, so don't make it so formal and raise that in a retrospective and formalize on team agreements and all. Okay, this is to be dealt by you by coaching. Okay, so what my point is, D is like making a bigger problem. Sorry, the problem with D is actually making a small problem into a bigger problem and then telling the whole team. C is like you are attacking the problem as a true leader. Okay, C, coach, that's more beautiful. Okay, nothing wrong with D.
But the team is already having trust between them, and they have like there is no need of coaching. That's what I thought. They
Coach
should
for
be
what?
coming
No.
to.
Hold on. That's the beauty of the questions, guys. Trust is there, but what is not there? Decision is taken by more experienced team members. So how can you stop that? That's what I told no, Jyoti. Whenever there is one per set of people taking decision, what I would do, I will launch 50 to 5. Otherwise, what happens in this batch? Let's say Joby, Upendra, and Vishnu are taking decision always. So I want to stop that practice. So what I will do, I will launch 50-5 or poll so that everyone's opinion is being considered. So team consensus is the keyword here. Everyone. I respect everyone's opinion in a decision making. Okay, and ensure all members offer ideas. Your eyes got distracted at the word coaching. Okay, Jyoti, that's not the thing. It's the second half. All members offer ideas and team consensus. Okay.
Okay.
So moving on to 36. Quick. Wow, that's great. This is one question I think everyone have answered correctly so far. Fantastic. Okay. So I don't think so any discussion is needed. What is the need of inviting subject matter experts? Okay. At what point? To identify risk. Why are subject matter experts invited? So that they have that specialized work experience or expertise or mindset, whatever. So they can help us to identify new risk. Okay. And address. Maybe sometimes not just they will identify and go. They will help us to solve high risk issues. That's it. So A is the correct answer choice. Great. Anything else we should touch upon? No, right? I think fantastic. All of you guys have answered it right. 37. Can you discuss? Wow, great. This is one question where all of you guys have so far chosen the correct answer. Okay. In a hybrid project, point to be noted. That means they are not ready to disclose whether it is predictive, agile. I mean, the PMI guys, okay, they want to keep it confused. Okay. The need for customer involvement throughout the project is not understood by the customer. Okay. If the customer doesn't understand the need, okay, and as a consequence, the rework is beyond acceptable levels. Okay. So if the customer is not understanding the need, why he should be involved throughout, what you should do, you should make him or her understand the need. Okay. Again, guys, I want to tell you one thing here. Okay. Please remember, a PM or a Scrum Master, okay, they have the complete right to coach or educate anyone. One more point, guys, you note it down. Whether it is client, customer, CEO, sponsor, okay, everyone, a project manager or a Scrum Master have the right to coach. Okay, don't hesitate. Oh, how it's a customer, no? How will I tell to the customer you should know this importance like that and all? Okay, don't think like that. Okay, PM has got a power to coach, educate, enlighten. Have you noted down? Okay. So the correct answer here is C, because there you are trying to convey the importance of why the customer should be constantly engaged. Okay. One more thing, guys. Okay, notice one thing. Whenever you see this keyword, no, straight away you can delete. Okay. I told you, right, in my session. Do you remember what all keywords I told you? How many of you remember? Apart from instruct. No one remember? Instruct is a keyword which you have to avoid. Other than instruct, what else I told?
Direct.
Yes, come on. Further, direct.
Escalate.
Direct.
Escalate.
Escalate. No, I'm particularly talking about the words, not escalate. Direct. Order.
Order. Yeah.
Okay. Then warn. Okay. Reprimand. Okay. These words are not there in the PMI dictionary. Okay. They don't understand these. Okay. So instruct, order, direct, escalate, warn, reprimand, and then any warning sign telling that, hey, I will take you in the next increment cycle, like tying the performance of the people to the increment cycle. These are not acceptable. Is that clear? Performance is different, increment cycle is different. I'm talking theoretical, okay? Just yesterday's Joby mentioned, a little bit fantasy, okay? So performance is different, increment cycle is different. Like that you have to assume, okay? Not like in our corporate world, okay? And however stupid or underperforming is your team member, you should never resort to an option of removing that team member unless he did something unethical. Is that clear? Note my mindset, guys. These are important. That's the servant leadership trait, guys. However bad performer he is, we should put him in a improvement plan. Unless he did something bribing, corruption, something like that, no favoritism, then only you should resort to a level of removing. Okay. Otherwise, you have to work with the team which is given to you. Okay. Clear, guys, everyone? So these things have you noted down? I believe you guys have noted down. I'm moving on to question number 38 on the screen. 38. Everyone, quick. Can you start, guys? I think all of you guys have chosen correctly this time. Okay, fantastic. Okay, project manager of a large team notices team members are not interacting with each other, which is impacting project performance, and quality. What should the project manager do to help grow the team dynamics? What is the aim? You have to grow the team dynamics. Okay, so now don't tell me, guys. Okay, I'm not sure whether the team members are located in different countries and all. Okay, that should not be a reason for you to eliminate A, because A is beautiful. Okay, conduct meetings. You just look at that to understand what the issue are. You connect with that. Okay, what is the reason why the team members are not interacting with each other? No idea to get an idea. Okay, you are getting an idea through option A. Is that clear? Now other options. Okay, notify. Two things, guys. Okay, notify is just a postman job. What is the value addition of you as a project manager? Note that keyword. Notify these days AI tools can do. Okay. Second thing, why are you escalating it to the supervisors? And it is very rude about the lack of cooperation and all. Okay, you have to do something, guys. These type of escalations won't work. Okay, second one, and the lack of team communication as a risk. This is to be sorted out, guys. We add technical things in the risk. Okay, not like this guy is not talking to this guy. Those things we don't add in the risk. Okay, then refer to the lessons learned to understand how it was handled. Maybe the right context, you may not get an answer from the lessons learned. Is that clear? Don't relax, guys, because you got the answers right. You have to listen. Okay, why the other answer choices are wrong. Okay, don't be so happy. Okay, so because I may be telling some keywords how to eliminate other answer choices as well. Okay, so moving on, question number 39. Sorry, 1 minute. 39. Okay, can you discuss? Wow, that's great. Everyone has chosen A here. Okay, fantastic. Okay, a project manager realizes that the team needs training on a specific technology. Okay, that is required in the project. He just realized. Okay, what should the project manager do to mitigate this risk? Okay, it's alarming, right? If the team members are not trained, it's going to be a danger, correct? Now, first one, assess the team's knowledge on the technology and look for recommended training option. Yes, if you feel that, if you realize there is a need for training, you should understand what is their current level of understanding and what is the gap, put them in the right training. Is that clear, guys? Second one, contract with an expert provider to do the piece of work that uses that specific technology. This is not clear, guys. Okay, who will take care of the timeline? Who will take care of the budget? If you're going with a contract and all, it's not clear. Okay? I mean, if you're going with an expert provider, it's very vague. Okay, next one, create an item in the risk log. What is the point, guys? I told you, if you know the problem, you deal with it. Why are you capturing it in the risk log and all? And why are you troubling this guy? Okay, don't notify the sponsor for all these things. Okay, hope you guys are listening, guys. Why the other answer choices are wrong? I'm pinpointing. Okay, notify the sponsor is straight away not relevant. Okay, next one, fix any training gaps as they arise during the project. First of all, you need to know what gap, then only you can fix it. No, that's the reason D is also wrong. Fantastic. Okay, now question number 40 on the screen. Come in the video, guys. I think this is a little bit confusion is there. People are choosing A, B, D. Great. No one chose C. Can you start? So I can see a mixed opinion, guys. If you see the chat, A, B, D. Okay, I'm going to start. Okay, guys. While planning a global solution delivery in a multinational organization, the project manager and team drafted all work items and defined priorities and methodologies for implementation. This is actually blah blah blah. Okay, guys. Nothing related to the question. Okay, that's the next tip. Okay, once you start reading some questions, now you'll realize. Okay, first half is irrelevant. Okay, not always. Just listen to my very simple thumb rule. Most of the question, the crux of the question will be in the second half of the question. Most of the question. Okay, not always. Okay, but here it is blah blah. Okay, now the real problem is coming here only. Okay, here only the real problem is coming. During one of the daily meetings, a team member expresses concern about the technology being used. Okay, and proposes a new one. Okay, he's telling that the current technology is having some issues and he's proposing a new one. Why? His reason is that will be more aligned with the data privacy policies of the country. He is telling. Okay, so what should the project manager do next? Okay, everyone understood the pain point. One team member is telling, let's replace this technology with something else because it is better aligned with the data privacy policies of the country. Okay, so my point is, we don't know what about our current technology. Is it aligned with the data privacy policy? And why should we worry about data privacy policy of the country and all? Yeah, first let's look at our company. Okay, so you should understand our level of influence, guys. Okay, PM team is there, company is there, then country. Okay, don't be so much like I'm doing everything for the country like that. Okay, what my point is, what if in my company they have already incorporated that technology which is already aligning with the what is that data privacy policies of the country? We don't know. Is that clear? So don't simply waste. See, before reading, getting into Zoom, no, will you check the data privacy policy of Zoom and all? No, you believe, okay, when you enroll in a coaching center like Star Agile, definitely they would have using the right platform only, that you have a faith. Okay, so my point is, what should the project manager do first at this juncture? Okay, so ask the architecture owner to assess the team member's proposal and evaluate its readiness. Okay, that's too. Are you getting the point, guys? Why do you want to jump into so many things? Ask the art. First of all, we don't know who is this architecture owner, whether he's the right person, we don't know. Second thing, what readiness you are expecting here? The guy is proposing that let's have a new technology which is aligning with the data privacy policies of the country. So we don't know whether the previous technology was more than sufficient, nothing. Okay, so don't jump into too much aggressive things. Okay, and don't pick up wrong unknown peoples. Okay, that's the reason A is wrong, guys. Nothing else I can tell. A is wrong. Okay, so next, review the organizational process assets and share the latest policies with the team. That partially solves the problem, guys. I liked it. I think yesterday in both the batches we spoke about OPA, right? Organizational process asset. So in that, from that you'll fetch a document and you will share that with your guy and you will tell, hey, have a look at this. I think our company already covers this data privacy policies of the country. Let me know if you have any concerns. So you're going more into the analysis than jumping into action. Is that clear? That's the reason I loved this. So the correct answer is B. Okay. Now C, fortunately, no one has chosen. Thank God. So I don't have to explain, right? How does that matter? Checking with the customer. Now D, get support from IT department regarding the feasibility of using the new technology. That is what I'm telling. Before moving into feasibility, why do we need the new technology? What if the previous technology was already aligning with the data privacy policies of the country? It is just a concern. Is that clear? Concerns are not fact. Clear? That's the reason this is wrong. Any questions? Quick, shoot. Nothing. Correct answer is B. Okay, guys. What is your score, guys? Now type in the chat. Stay active, guys. Talk something. Come in the video. Be very active. You're project managers, guys. Or current project managers or future project managers. You have to be very active during the sessions. Come in the video without any hesitation. Turn on your videos, guys. Please. So Rajesh Arumukam, 10 out of 10. That is fantastic. Okay. Comparison 9. If IPS score, no one scored beyond 6, 5 and all in this batch. Can I assume like that? Don't feel embarrassed, guys. Now you type. If you scored 3 or 4, it's fine. No one here? Okay, good. That is the case, good, because you type, guys, and only you'll remember all those. Okay, so that will improve the next time. So let it come. Okay, no one do care, guys. Only I'm looking at this. Okay. Okay, can you move on? So I think the lowest is 6, no? That's what I can assume. Fantastic, guys. Great going. Okay. This much is enough, guys. Now at least now you trust me, guys, and schedule your exam next week. Is that sorry? Schedule your, not the exam. Block your exam days after the training. Okay. Let's say December 5th, December 10th, something like that. Okay. Because whatever confidence you have now, that will come down in January. Is that clear? Don't wait for more perfections. Be incremental. Okay. Don't be so predictive. Okay. You schedule the exam, everything will fall in place automatically. Okay. Can we move further? Any questions? Who all can turn on your videos, guys? Hardly 5 people are there in this batch. Come on in the videos, guys. Stay in the video. Anything else, guys? Unmute and speak up something. Hi, hello. Only I'm talking. I need to hear something.
Vishak,
Vishnu,
for this,
yeah.
the
Come on.
40th question, okay, I have opted for A, but the review, the point B was like, review the organizational process assets and share the latest policies. Here it is already the team is into the action, like
no, that is, I will tell. It's a concern. Okay, see, Mohammed, you are telling that, Vishak, I think we are using Zoom, but you know what? There is a latest data policy issued by our country. I think this is not aligned with our latest data policy. We should migrate to Google Meet. That you are telling as a concern. So how we will sort out that concern? I'm not telling you are wrong. I'm not telling you are right. What is that I'm telling? Rather than jumping into the data policy, privacy policies of the country, let's look at our company policy. What if it is automatically incorporating the clauses of the data privacy policies of the country, and we realize that our current technology is more or less aligned with the data privacy? We go step by step. Okay, that is the reason. So any problem, when you have any concerns, check our company's OPA. Okay, that would cover all those things. And one more thing, and share the latest policies. So in that latest policy, it will already be incorporated, this new thing. Okay. Oh, Prachiti, you got 10. I just saw. Okay, that is also great. Okay, so continue this. Okay, can you continue? So
I think this section was easy.
This section was easy. Yeah.
Direct questions, more of direct.
Yeah. Correct. Okay. So here there is only one person. No, I think again I'm asking, only Vishnu is ready, right? For the exam. No one else have confirmed their dates, no? Anyone else? Can you unmute and speak up, guys, who have a confirmed date here?
Yeah, Rajan here. I've confirmed for December 3.
December 3. Okay. And Vishnu, yours is December 10th, no? 13th?
10th, Sunday.
10th. The 10th. No one else, no? Trust me, guys, you are not going to get more confidence more than this. It is only going to fade out. Okay? Can you continue? The more you delay, it's out of my hand. Okay? 41. Okay, can we start, guys? So the project manager is leading. Everyone ready, no? A project manager is leading a hybrid project, okay, with a self-organizing team. That's the first thing I wrote, guys. Whenever it is self-organizing, the other side is very clear. If it is self-organizing, the leader is having a servant leadership mindset. Is that clear? Now the team is unable to identify the scope for the next increment. Okay. So remember two things, guys: self-organizing, servant leader. Okay. So how should the project manager with the servant leadership mindset with all this issue? Is that clear? The first one, I said no. Whenever you have servant leadership, self-organizing, you don't dictate or you don't tell them do this way. Instead, you just facilitate. Okay, that's why I wrote these keywords. Okay, facilitate, or you just take care of some collaborative initiatives. You just enable the team members to do something. You don't do something. Is that clear? You just enable. You just provide the right ecosystem for the team to do something. Are you getting all these keywords? Facilitate, enable the team, collaborating with the team, everything. Okay. Now this is what is the clear-cut nature of a self-organizing team led by a servant leader. Now let's read the answer choice A. Facilitate the choice by enabling the team. See, that's what it is, no? Supporting the team. Enable, support the team to explore different options so that their merits become very clear. That's what you just organize a facilitated session where you are helping the team to identify the scope, nothing else. A. Okay. But I think some of you guys have chosen Sharona, you have chosen C. Okay. What is C? Collaborate with a subject matter expert to determine the best technical approach for the next increment. Okay, I appreciate that you have noticed the word collab, but in a wrong context. Why do you want to go to an outside person? First time I'm introducing something, guys. Listen carefully. Your solution lies in your team. Most of the cases, don't go for outsiders. Okay. Clear? Note that. Okay. If I'm not telling no, never go for outsider, but if there is a better choice, go with that. My point is, why do you want to go? Did you try everything with your team? That is what my question. So that's the reason C is wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Any other
So,
option?
so Vishak, I have one small query here. Already it's
Yeah.
mentioned self-organized team. So that's the reason I thought again facilitating to them how it is going to. Already
No,
it's
what is
facilitated
the
and
intent?
they are
That is okay. The intent is different. Facilitate
okay.
the team to explore different options. What different options? Scope. Where you're studying the merits. Okay. You're just organizing a facilitated session where you're studying, okay, this is a scope. If you go with this, this is a merit. This is a scope. If you go with this is a merit, this is a drawback. Like that, you're just facilitating that session. Okay. It's okay. That reinforces. Okay. Don't think that, okay, why it is coming redundant. Okay. Let it come because nothing else is there. Okay. This is going outside. Is that clear, guys? Going outside a team is not good. Not good. Team.
Yeah, the other problem I saw with that option is the team already tried and they are unable to identify the scope. So I thought SME will be a better person to identify the scope required. But I noticed that it mentioned that SME is used to determine technical approach, not the scopes. That's why I reverted my answer from C to A back again.
That is also right. The role of SME here is not to freeze the scope. They will just suggest some approach and scope. The team may be still struggling with the scope, correct? No? That is also right. Fantastic. Okay. So moving on, guys. 41 over 42. Wow, great. I think many of you guys are choosing D. Many of you guys are choosing C. Okay, let me do one thing. This time, let me ask some people here. The correct answer is D. Okay, guys. Can I hear from someone? Why did you guys choose D over C? I'm talking to the people who correctly chose D. Let's say Joby, Abhirajita, one of you guys, Raja.
Yeah, I mean, I felt that when somebody resigns, the team velocity will come down. So adding a resource or not is something owner has to be kept aware of, and he should be taken by the side. Whereas any of knowledge sharing is there within a team because the team works collaboratively in the team model. That's why it's choose D over C.
Correct. There is literally nothing you can accelerate. Correct. It's just a jargon, guys. Okay, accelerate knowledge sharing. What do you mean? Just like you're pressing the pedal or something. It's already by default happening. Okay, with the cross-functional team to ensure that this situation is understood. And second point, one more point. I thought you will tell that knowledge sharing is not only the problem. Simply getting knowledge is not enough, no? So that means you are telling that if 10 people are there, out of that 2 left, now before the 2 leaves, no, they should hand over every knowledge to the remaining 8. But what about the workload? See, Raja, you told that initially, but then later you forgot. See, knowledge sharing alone is not enough. Okay, what about the remaining 8? Will they be able to do even if they have got the proper knowledge? That velocity getting affected, everything is there. So it's always a good practice to initiate this problem with the product owner and let us discuss and decide together. Do we need to add more resources to the team? Okay, that's why D sounds better than C. Anything more, guys? People who answered D, you want to tell?
Also, it's a facilitating, correct? To support the team.
It should be a facilitating. Yeah, exactly. But where is facilitating? That is equal, no, in C and D. Is there a special emphasis more?
No, as a servant manager, you are serving the team to bring additional resources. All
Yeah,
those
you're
things
making.
are there. Plus, this is an additional point from my side.
Correct. That is also right. As a servant leader, like what Joby said, no, you are ensuring that your team is not excessively loaded because of this resignation by a team member. A good trait. Very good. Anything else, guys? So that is right, actually. As per the approach, what Joby said, no, C is anti-servant leader. Because in 10, if 2 people leave, let the 8 get loaded with the remaining 2. So you guys gain knowledge so that you can do the work of the remaining 2. That is not a good trait of a servant leader. Okay, that's valid. Okay, in fact, it negates. Okay, C is wrong. Okay, guys, can we move on? Great, guys. Okay, so fantastic. So 43rd. So don't wait for me to ask, guys. I love this discussion. Okay, what Raja said, what Joby said, all these things. Do you guys interact? Okay, maybe I missed something. Okay. Can you start? Again, there is a confusion between, quick guys. There's a confusion between B and C, right? That's what most of you guys have chosen. Okay, I'm going to start quickly, guys. Okay, a project manager working in a metrics organization is managing a project that is scheduled to complete in 1 month. Okay, that's fine. In today's meeting, the project manager was informed that errors encountered in the software code are steadily increasing. We just got that knowledge. Okay, maybe it's an expected trend. We don't know. Okay, during discussion with the development team lead, the project manager is told that this is normal. That's what I said. Okay, so the project manager should not panic. Okay, but in this case, the project manager is concerned. So we don't know whether it's an expected trend or something is unusual. So how do we validate that whether it is an expected trend or something is unusual? Are you getting a feel, guys? When what is that, guys? Errors is a measure of quality. Okay, so what is that? You should check. What is a quality metric? Is that clear? So undoubtedly, the correct answer is C. Examine the quality metrics to determine if the project is complying with the documented quality requirements. What if it is told that at this phase of the project, it is supposed to, or it is expected that the errors will increase? So it is quite natural. Like that, if it was mentioned in the quality metrics, then we don't need to worry about it. Is that clear? Now, some people have chosen B. Okay, Lorraine, Emmanuel, Upendra. Let me tell B. Okay. Direct the team to continue development to avoid missing the deadline, noting that the risk has been mitigated. 2-3 things are wrong in this, guys. Okay, who can tell what all wrong in B?
Direct word.
Yes,
Direct word.
exactly. Why did you guys still choose B, guys? In spite of if I told that direct, instruct, you have to stay away, please. That is straight away. If you see the word direct, you can cut. Okay. Second thing, you are telling you continue development to avoid missing deadline. So you are totally ignoring that increase in errors. What did you do to validate that increase in errors? Simply you're telling no, whatever errors, you don't mind, you continue busy with your development like that. That is not good. If you got a data, you have to validate it. If you got an insight, you have to validate it. Okay, that is the second reason why it is wrong. Third thing, noting that the risk has been mitigated. What risk? How is it mitigated? Where is it told in the question? 3 reasons. Is that clear, guys? Why our option B is wrong? Okay, even if that direct is replaced with request. Okay, still B is wrong. Is that clear, guys? Everyone, confirm. Any other answer choice?
Yes.
Yes, great. Okay, so moving on, guys. 44. Okay, everyone done? Wow, great. So I can see a bunch of B followed by C. Okay. So can I start? A project manager is managing a project where a third-party provider is implementing a custom solution. Okay. The project manager needs to ensure that the local team will have the capability to support the solution. Okay. What is that he's supposed to ensure? The local team will have the capability to support the solution. What should the project manager ensure? Okay. First, anyone have chosen A? Requirements for supporting the custom solution are recorded in the lessons learned. Lessons learned is a reactive. Okay, after something have got over, you are doing something for the future. Okay, so no point in capturing that in the lessons learned. A ruled out. Okay, what about B? The local team accepts and signs the transition plan before closing the project? Yes. Because who is there in the receiving end, guys? You know what? The third party vendor is there and the local team is there at the receiving end. Okay. So the local team, when they sign off, no, they should, I mean, when they accept the transition plan, no, they should sign off. Yes, everything well understood. Is that clear? And we are capable enough to accept the output from the third party provider. Like that, they should sign off. Is that clear? That is the thing.
I
Okay.
was thinking,
So the
just because they sign off doesn't mean they have the capability. That's what I was
no,
thinking.
no,
Like,
no. Yeah, correct. But what we are telling, no, in that transition plan, see, whenever I hand over something to you, in that transition plan, it will be mentioned. See, because usually what I'm telling is from my first company, no, it was more into new product development. I was a program manager, and then we hand over that to the production. Okay, when we hand over that to the production team, the operations team, we check whether they are ready, and we provide a checklist to them, and they have to tell, okay, our assembly line is ready. We have enough inventory. Our staff are trained. Like that, multiple points are there, and then they sign off. That means I have successfully handed over to the operations team. So my point is, their capability to support the solution will be included as a point in the transition plan. Okay, and when they sign, no, they will check that before closing the project. So that's the reason B is the correct answer. But if we look at C, the technical documents are complete and placed in a shared repository. See, the camera, you chose C, right? So my point is, how does that ensure? Again, if I ask, how does that ensure that the capability is there? It's just a technical document, right? Placing that in a shared repository doesn't guarantee any capability. Okay, for example, if I place a PMBOK guide in the Google Drive, does that ensure that you guys will have the knowledge or the capability? Need not be. Okay, that's the reason C is wrong. Okay, any other option should we discuss? Okay, I think we'll move to the question number 45. Oh, great. I think all of you guys have chosen A. I'm really happy with that. Okay. So what is it? Ongoing project has a high degree of change. In order to evaluate how the security team will influence the performance of the project, that means some stakeholders, are you getting? They've just played with the words. Some security team, some team member, how they will influence the project. I want to know what metrics I should develop. I should create a stakeholder engagement assessment metrics. Correct? No? From that we can understand, are they supportive, are they neutral, are they resistant? Got it? Makes sense? That's beautiful, guys. All of you guys have chosen A as the correct answer. Any questions or can we move on? 46? 46. Okay, guys, 46. Quick. Guys, there should not be any confusion between A and B, guys. This is not fair. Okay, after I tell this much, okay, if you guys have a confusion between A, oh, Bhupendra, you've chosen D also. I thought people are choosing only A and B. Okay, so A, B, D. These are the three choices, right? Can we discuss? Okay, so anyway, the correct answer is B. Okay, guys. After 9 months, a project concludes its first phase with the release of a new product to its customer. After 9 months, the client provides feedback stating that many features are missing. After 9 months, the client is giving a feedback. Is that clear? What is that? Some key features are missing. You got the problem? What should the project manager do? Okay, so Upendra, you have to, people, some of you guys, okay, Sakshi, Sharavanan, you have chosen A, Joby. Evaluate the missing features with the client and plan to include them in the next 9 months. That's what I told you guys. You are particular. You have to get out of that mindset. You are thinking about the what. Okay, are you sure that it will be included in the next 9 months? Who said it is 9 months? Is it like a pattern, or is it just coincidentally a 9-month project? Why can't it be just a casual 9 months? Are you sure that it will take additional 9 months only? Maybe it may take 25 months. Maybe it may take only 3 months extra. Why are you so particular that you will include in the next 9 months? They never said that 9 months is a sprint or something. Okay, got it? So that's the reason this is wrong. Okay, second one, move to an agile life cycle using shorter iterations. So that is what I liked, guys. That is a how approach. I told no what should be given less importance. Now you give importance to how. I said no, remember my steps, guys. Okay, why, how, what. This should be a priority order. So this is attacking the what. Okay, this is attacking the how. How you could have done it. Okay, move to an agile life cycle using shorter iterations. So the team can evaluate value with the stakeholder. Here, when they say the stakeholder, know what they are referring? They are referring to the client. So they break that into smaller chunks, and then they more often invite the customer and say, hey, customer, this is what we have got right now. What do you think? Rather than waiting for a whole big project timeline, they're trying to break the project into smaller packets. And then prioritization also becomes good. Okay, everyone agree why B is better? Okay, now what about D? Okay, oh, Upendra, you chose B. Okay, fine. Okay. Any other option should I discuss? You don't think about starting over again. Okay, that all are not good. Okay, request more funding. No. Okay, can I clear the screen? Okay, 47. Wow, great guys. I'm really happy. All of you guys have chosen C here. So what is the thing? The team have fantastically delivered the, what are the things here? Must and should have. That is more than enough for an MVP, correct? No? MVP is minimum viable product. Okay. So go ahead and complete the sprint review and release the MVP with the completed features. That is more than enough. Any other option should I discuss? Nothing. Okay. Update the project management plan sounds predictive. Okay, guys. Please keep that in mind. Okay. And then estimate the submit a change request again sounds predictive. Okay. They've told sprint, they have told MVP. Okay. That sounds more agile-ish. Okay. Don't jump into the word hybrid. Hybrid means it can be 10% predictive, 90% agile, or 90% predictive, 10% agile. But I have a heavier tinge of agile here because of MVP and all. That's why I'm eliminating B and D. Is that clear? That's it. I think everyone is clear with this. I'm moving on to 48. Wow, that's great, guys. So this is also, you guys are answering correctly. Okay. So project manager begins building the team. Project manager discovers that team members are concerned with personal development, whereas some others are concerned about technical skills. Everything pointing about career plans, correct? No. So what you should do at this juncture, analyze the skills of each team member against the project requirements to identify if any gap, and then if there is any gap, develop an action plan. Beautiful. Okay. So I think all of you guys have chosen B. There is no point in discussing any other option. Okay. One thing, guys, I will explain. Work with functional manager. Don't shy away from your responsibility. That's a way to eliminate. Whatever remaining is blah blah. Are you getting? Work with functional manager means you are telling, hey, you deal it. Okay, what is your role? Okay. Next one. Demo. Why customer? Unwanted new people you are introducing. Self-organize. That is too much. Okay. Is that clear? So hope it makes sense. 49. I'm moving. Okay, quickly. We'll stop with 50 questions. Okay, today. We are in a good shape. Can you start? I think I have a mixed opinion for this. B, D, A. Okay. B, A, B, D, you people have chosen. Okay. So during week 2 of a sprint, 2-week sprint, that means in the second week, one of the core team members has an emergency. Okay. What should the project manager do? Okay. So people who chose A, what I want to tell you guys, Emmanuel, okay, ask the product manager to reduce the scope of the product. There is nothing wrong with that. But did you listen what I wrote here? Team first. What if the team is telling that, hey, no problem, we can manage? Because we are T-shaped profile. Okay, we can manage like that. If they are telling, we don't know. So don't jump into asking the product manager to reduce the scope. Okay. What if it is, that's why I said team first. Hey, are you okay with this guy going? He's having an emergency. That is what I'm telling. Okay. So don't jump. Okay. Gone. Then request the team to reprioritize the delivery scope. That sounds good. Okay. Yes, guys, you know this thing, right? So what do you think? What we can reprioritize? Do we, what do you think like that? So if reprioritization is to be needed, we can do that. If they insist that an additional resource is needed, we can do that. But let the team decide. Listen, guys, okay, we are just facilitators. Okay. So gone. So that is a correct answer. B is a correct answer. Now what about C? Reassign work and give team members additional responsibility. You are not the one who will decide. Okay. And lastly, D, add a new team member to the project team. There is nothing wrong. Okay. But is it needed? Let the team tell. Okay. Don't be so much servant leader. Oh, my one member went, I will add another member. Don't, not like that. Okay. There is a mood to that. Okay. What if team members are totally comfortable? They don't want a newcomer. Is that clear? So don't jump into conclusions that adding a team member will solve the problem. Again, guys, you guys are focusing on the what. Okay. How should we go about? Are you getting my language? Hey, team, how should we go about at this juncture? Did you notice I'm using the word how? That's what I'm telling. I'm using how over what. Okay, guys. It takes some time to get to this mindset, guys, but this is beautiful if you get that mindset right. Okay. Can you move on?
The only question there was, it is good that you discuss and take team opinion, but the way it was worded was team will reprioritize the delivery scope. That's where the product.
Exactly. They are successful. Okay, Raja. See, that's what I'm telling. They are successful in confusing you because I never focused on this. Even when I discussed, you remember, no? I was telling like request the team to reprioritize. That's it. So don't worry about the other thing. team
No,
first.
when you explained and we brainstorm, right, I realized that team includes product manager also, or product owner also, product owner. So
Oh, I didn't think like that. Okay, that is beautiful. I never thought from that perspective. Good that you brought it up, but I never thought like that. Anyway, I thought team first. That's it. Okay, because this is just focusing on product manager without even checking with the team. Okay, everyone clear? Last question, okay, guys, for today. Okay. #50th question. This is an easy one, guys. I don't want you guys to make it wrong. Please don't disappoint me. Beneath.
Wait.
What happens when you do crashing? What is the drawback of crashing? Who can tell? If you go with crashing,
You add more like additional cost.
it
It's
will
more
add
money.
additional cost. Okay, see, beneath it is very clearly mentioned in the question without additional cost. Then why are you choosing crashing? It is undoubtedly fast tracking. Okay, if you want to squeeze schedule without adding cost, then it is fast tracking. If you want to squeeze schedule but adding more resources or adding more cost is fine, then you go with crashing. Okay, so the correct answer here is fast tracking B. Okay, guys, quickly type your scores in the chat, guys. In the meantime, I will launch the poll. Okay, and I will not extend much. I'm totally comfortable right now. Hope you guys are also confident. Let me know your feedbacks. If you get a low score, don't show your frustration in the poll. That is for the trainer's feedback. Okay, how do you feel about the session? Give a feedback. Okay, guys. Any questions in the meantime? People whomsoever who have given the polls, no, you guys can leave if you don't have any questions. Yes, yeah.
Is there any minimum pass mark limit in PMIX?
No, they don't release anything. See, that's what I'm telling, no, so, to everyone. See, the only thing people, I think, Vishnu, if you have observed people who are tagging me in LinkedIn, no, they just tell they got 80 in 3 domains. That's it. 80, 80, 80. This is what I hope. Just like we have distinction, no, first class like that. They don't reveal how many questions you need to make correct because it is complicated, guys. Because I'm into GMAT training also, so I'm telling the algorithm behind it. It's not the number of questions. It's about the quality of questions which you answer. So there is no absolute number. Out of 180, you need to make 120 correct, 150 correct. It's not like that. Okay. So don't worry too much. Okay. If you follow the mindset, no, that is enough. No, Rajiv, these things are difficult. Okay. Possible for recordings of the morning batch and all. Okay. I need to follow up with Star Agile and all. It's so fine, guys. If you want, you attend the morning batch. Okay. I can send you the link for the morning batch. Okay. That's it. Okay. But recording, switching and all, it's difficult. Okay. Because anyway, I will be adding it to the Word document. Okay. So don't worry. Okay. 1 minute, guys. Anyone who needs the morning batch link, just tell me. I can add it, share it right now. Okay.
Will it be the same questions with even
No, it is
morning?
It is different.
Okay.
It's different. That's the beauty. Okay, it's different. I make sure that it is different. Okay, the people in the morning batch, no, they will help me out here. Okay, they know what we are discussing right now. So please bookmark this, guys. Don't ask me next Friday personal message. Okay, Vichak, send me the morning batch recording, please, guys. If you want, you bookmark it right now, and don't simply circulate or ask in the group also. Okay, because it's not a good practice to switch this batches. Okay, I'm doing it as a good friend of you. Is that clear? But it's not a good practice. Okay, you have to stick to the batches. Okay. Okay, guys. So yeah.
The question says the project manager intends to complete the project as planned without additional cost. So if it is as planned, then why we need that fast track schedule?
Because something went wrong. The SPI is 0.68. No, something went wrong. Now, if you want to come back to plan, you have to work hard. No, See, Manuel, every day we are planning to do 10 slides. You are planning to study 10 topics. Okay. One day you couldn't study means next day you have to study them extra, right? That's all. Okay. Okay, guys. I think all of you guys, please leave before you leave, complete the polls. Okay, guys. That's all I have to tell. Remaining guys, complete your polls. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, for your time. See you next week more energetically. People who want to attend the morning batch from the evening, please make sure you check this link. Okay, don't ask me, guys. Don't ask in the group also. Again, I'm telling. Okay, if you are particular, bookmark it right now. Okay, don't simply trouble anyone. Okay, because it's not good. Okay, so see you on Monday. Saturday. Okay, morning batch, guys. You can join the same link for the evening. Okay, that's it. Bye, bye, guys.
Can someone share the link of Vishak's document link if anybody has? I downloaded it. I missed the link.
Who asked for it?
This is Prachati. You can ping in the chat if possible.
Okay, somebody has already pinged you.
Thank you.